And we are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Black Saints Society. I am your boy Random. I will be hosting today. I am here with Riddell. Miles and Ty are on their way. Shout out to Lonnie putting in that overtime right now for the government, making sure everything's Gucci right now. J Rob, wherever you're at, man, stay safe. We'll see you soon. But Riddell, Jesus Christ, it's gonna be a light show today. Feels like. How you been, man? How you been?
Been good. I've been busy per usual, doing my thing, and you know, eventually I want to start wrapping up some of the stuff that I want to read and watch. Got to finish up Tower of God. 2BRX is done, so that Covenant leaves some space, and we'll see if me and Maz can officially just get Game of Thrones over with. We'll see what we can do though.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited for you. I'm thinking about joining you. Um, the part that me and Miles talked about last week. The basically season 7. I'm thinking about joining you guys then, and so me and Miles can just kind of watch everything as
Mm-hmm.
Game of Thrones winds to an end. But I'm the same way, man. New job, pretty freaking busy is what I just wasn't prepared for the workload, but I'm handling it now. It was whipping my ass last week. Got a lot of stuff going on. Lonnie watched the Demon Slayer movie when I talked to him. He has his thoughts, but I want to do an episode like I talked to you before, where we all talk about it together. I think that deserves its own episode. It's a really good movie. I'm waiting to watch with my girl. That's why I haven't seen it yet, but we're gonna watch it eventually, probably this week. And I'm thinking Sunday is when I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it Saturday. Um, we'll see if I can work something out and get some, what I'm saying, to come with me. But I'm probably gonna watch it Saturday. That is the goal. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
So one of the things that Lonnie kept saying was that the movie was good. The movie was very good. It just like it was long. That was kind of his only demerit about the movie, but he's still like, I'd watch it again. So I mean, plus I know he told me what basically the fights are in the first movie. So I'm pretty excited, especially for one in particular. But hey man, we're gonna be having fun. We're gonna be having fun. Now, what's good, trendy? Also, real quick, let's uh let's go give a shout out to Trent because me and you were just on Trent's football pod. Of course, Jalen Hurts comes up. We talk about him for 45 minutes, and it gets frustrating because there's always one guy who wants to put him in a place where Jalen Hurts doesn't belong, and then he acts when we don't put him there. He acts like we're saying like he's fucking, I don't know, Geno Smith. You know.
I do think it's just I don't know. I feel like it's pretty clear, like the different levels of like
Exactly.
quarterbacks who can win without the system
Hmm.
and the talent versus others. But shout out Jalen. If your criteria is simply win, then fair. That's your criteria. It's not my criteria, so Jalen Hurts will never be top five. But shout out, man. I don't want to disrespect the
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, don't want to disrespect him either. Now, real quick, I'm not gonna hold you though, Riddell. This feels so different not coming up to a podcast and Pablo Torre dropped another bomb on the Clippers. He's letting everybody else the fallout and everybody else is picking through the scraps after he's done with them. And it's like, I mean, we talked about last. I think Kawhi's cooked. I think learning more and more about it. The fact that Ballmer runs the the committee that oversees the exact thing that Ballmer's being accused of. I forgot what it's called. But he oversees cap circumvention, things like that. Um, and now he's moved on to telling people about China stealing a famous tennis player's brainwaves to train their soldiers. Talking about and had Mamdani on. There's a lot of things. Pablo, at one point, I'm gonna make a video on my personal channel, Riddell, where Pablo has been on a generational run of all time. I think this might be one of the greatest like sports journalism runs of all time, and we were witness to it. It's insane what he's done.
Shout out Pablo Torre, man. The name is making waves for sure. Going different route from the typical sports media. and we'll see what this means though. We'll see what this means. Let's see how much people we could piss off before it gets dicey.
That's true. Adam Silver. I watched a low video on Adam Silver, kind of embarrassing because we talked about when he said the highlight sport, and then he spent the next week after we talked about it, even though you agree with him, but I'm like, you could say that about almost every sport. He spent a week basically trying to say, well, when I said it like that, I didn't mean it like this. I meant it like this. I'm like, bro, you said what you said. Just commit. Just commit. And I'm just like,
I didn't watch his full thing, so I didn't care enough. But based off the limited content I got, the highlight sport were triggering people, sure, but just think when it comes to the NBA, I think it's kind of true. Most people get their information about the NBA through highlights, and it's also because it's super difficult to watch games consistently. So yeah, NBA. Who cares if it's a highlight sport though? Like,
okay. Actually, so I'll add. So what was asked to Adam Silver was, oh, there he is. There's Miles. What was asked to Adam Silver?
Left.
What's good, Miles? Who's good? So Miles, we're talking about Adam Silver, kind of what he said about the NBA being a highlight sport and kind of the fallout from that. But Riddell, to give you the context, what was asked at the governor's meeting was, hey, it's getting really expensive for fans to enjoy the game, whether it's coming to the arena to watch it or watching it on TV, right? How do you feel? Like, is there anything that the NBA can do to remedy that? And then what he basically said was like, we're everywhere now. And then that's where the highlight sport comment came out. And that's where I said, you just can't say that. Riddell, in a way, you're right. You're absolutely right. I don't think you can say that as the commissioner.
Not?
Because
Miles is on my train. Like, who cares if it's a highlight sport?
You want to know why?
So one,
go ahead.
It's like, who cares that it's a highlight sport? And two, it's a highlight sport. So it's he's being real about what his brand and what it provides. And let's be honest, most people aren't really watching full-length games. The people that are kind of complaining about the full-length game stuff are like the more hardcore people. Your everyday person's like, yo, X player is better than X player, and they can only base it off highlights. No game footage, no when he was playing bad, only the highlights. So I don't really care about it. Adam Silver.
Yeah, like,
be honest.
When I see content creators kind of react to stuff, especially the NBA, they're like Flight reacts. He just watches NBA highlights. Like these people, like these famous creators, a lot of them just watch highlights. Even like the basketball creators. Now there are some that's really like notable that actually know ball, like Nerd Sesh, for example. I think Pick a Side's pretty good when it comes to ball talk. Obviously, Player's Choice. But there's a lot of very, very big content creators that don't be watching ball like that and just be like, highlight, shout out. That guy looks cool.
Yo, what is this happening to you?
Yeah, Miles got beef with Restream.
I can't hear you.
He got beef with Restream. You know what's crazy? I kind of have beef with Restream too because we were suspended from TikTok again for no reason. So I don't even get it at this point.
Can we find someplace else then? I cannot hear you. Miles.
There's not many streaming services that have licenses to TikTok. Restream is one of the few. I don't know any other ones unless we
blah 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 blah.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
So, hey man, StreamYard just needs to get their act together. Get your license to TikTok, and then we can go back.
All right. So this was also okay. So the Adam Silver thing, I think the fact that he went out of his way to like kind of clarify his comments says some stuff to me. But all right, you know what? If you want to be honest, okay? But Santo, I was just about to shout you out because I apologize. Santo's been picking up. He picked up no, I don't want to say it. The man's been super busy. So Santo, we miss you, man. We can't wait for you to come back. I know Open Dojo. You and Miles got to cook an Open Dojo session. Got to. So Santo, we miss you, big dog. Just hurry up and come back, man. Hurry up and come back when you're ready. But the one thing is, we've been talking about. Can you not hear?
I can't hear Miles. What do you
do? Did you mute yourself, Miles?
Yo, your Restream does not rock.
Yo, that's insane. We might have to.
We might have, man.
Yeah.
Andrew's
might have.
cooking. Most people do watch highlights. I do think the only reason why people watch NFL more is one. I think it's more entertaining, and
Mhm.
two, no, the bigger reason is that there's less games, so every game matters. So that's the biggest thing for the NFL.
I
You
think I
have to
think
watch every
also
game.
I think also another thing which is underrated is how the players themselves approach the game. Like, a lot of fans complain about load management, how powerful the players are in the NBA. I think that also, and also the discussion surrounding the NBA as well is another thing that shies away prospective fans.
And also, it has dedicated days. Like you can set time aside to watch football. Sunday
Mhm.
is football day. NBA, you don't know when games are on, and it's kind of annoying.
Plus, if you're a guy in New York and you move to New York, but you're a Laker fan, are you really staying up till 11 o'clock at night to be able to watch your team?
Yeah, you can watch like football from 1 to 8 and then go like, I'm going to sleep. I could watch prime time tomorrow or something.
So
So
there's just a lot of things that I think football has really mastered that I think the NBA. But I wonder why they don't want to. Because what's the earliest the games start, Riddell, on your side?
the earliest for me, I was 3 p.m. maybe.
Oh, that's so they're
Because there's
starting at
games that are, and I'm a Lakers fan, so it's
Mhm.
annoying.
Yeah.
Because Laker games are like always at 10 or 11.
So I wonder if maybe they start early. Like for me, I'll tell you this, Riddell. I wake up in the morning on a Sunday. I go get breakfast. Sometimes with my girl, sometimes not, and I come back by 10 o'clock. Red Zone is on the multi-view, and we're cooking until about 5 o'clock. And then from mind you, I'm in the West Coast, so it's different for me, right? But the only time that I hate it is when they're the freaking international games, because those are like 5 or 6 in the morning, and I'm like, bro.
Fair.
But even that, I'm like, even that is just like, bro, it's still kind of worth it because I wake up even if I sleep in 10 and we're going. And I think the NBA needs to find that out. I wonder. I wish we had a baseball guy to understand how. I think baseball's found a really good way to.
I don't know, man. Baseball, I feel like has lost a lot of attention.
Yeah, but
It's
but what I mean is they understand what they are now. They're not trying to compete
they're
with
not
the
trying to compete. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
so they understand what they are now. They've made changes to the game. Like I found myself, especially last year and more this year, I watch more baseball games. The games just run faster, this and that. They don't. You're not gonna be stuck watching even games late at night. At least I've never heard that. But I think they know what they are. I don't think the NBA knows what it is. Out of the three major sports, I don't think the NBA really knows what it is.
Yeah, and I agree with what Saul said earlier. Like I like basketball. I'm a big basketball guy. I like playing basketball, all that stuff. But when you're watching an NBA game, those final 2 minutes can be most frustrating
Mhm.
2 minutes of foul, timeout. It's just not fun to watch. Now, of course, it's high intensity basketball, but to an average person who wants to go watch an NBA game, imagine just watching that. It's like you're on commercial like every 20 seconds. It's just
That is
annoying.
true. Yeah. Yeah. Now, I haven't watched a hockey game in a long time, but I mean, I've also heard hockey. They've expanded. Hockey's expanded. Had a couple more teams. The W added 2 teams. The Valkyrie has is literally in the playoffs still, right? If I remember correctly.
I don't
The
keep
Val-
up with hockey. No idea.
yeah. No. The WNBA. Like the
Oh,
Valkyrie, the
it's
Golden State.
Lynx, Fever,
By the way, shout out to the
Liberty.
Fever going in and winning game 1. What a game that was.
If Cece was here, they would win it all. I'm just saying. I've heard a lot of disrespect to Cece's name on certain platforms, but it is what it is.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
but but I mean, we talk about. I wish Miles was here. He could add to this. But the one thing why I'm still talking about this basketball is the most random podcast NBA beef that we've had in a weirdly long time, and that's Patrick Beverly and Trae Young. What the hell was that? Like, I think Pat Bev fumbled this entire sequence. And bro, you are fully media now. Fully media and And I was Riddell. Have you seen?
Before we get into that, I might as well
Mhm.
just Santo in the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah.
And Lonnie and Santo are not here to defend themselves, so it sucks to suck. Fantasy football, right? Um, fantasy football. Now, random decided not to join the BSS league, but we did it. I had the last pick of the BSS league, right?
I'm good.
It's fine,
Life's great.
It's fun, it's fun and friendly. I drafted my team. By the time it got to my pick, all the running backs were basically taken. So I was like, I'm gonna definitely ease up on the running backs. I was focusing more on receivers. And then the draft ended, and people straight chest was like, Riddell has the worst team out of everybody here. 3 weeks in, first place, 3-0, and just beat Santo last week or this recent week. About to beat Lonnie this week. So, hey man,
W accountability by Sato, man.
it is a W. I appreciate it. Because
Okay,
I wouldn't have this energy if people weren't saying I had the worst team. I was like, okay, all right,
bro, moving like Daniel Jones right now. Oh, my bad. Respectfully, Indiana Jones. Bro, moving like Indiana Jones right now.
Now, I'm not gonna lie though, I was losing to Santo by a good like 15, and Mark Andrews has been dog water for the last 2 weeks. So I was praying for a miracle that Mark Andrews was gonna save my week, and he did.
There you go.
Did.
There you go.
Shout out, man.
All right, but do you ready to talk about the Pat Bev Trae Young beef right now?
Yeah, Trae Young fried Pat Bev. No,
fried. By the way, I think I don't know if it was you or I think Miles talked about it. Trae Young's been getting this crazy amount of disrespect that even somebody like me could see. Now, we're not saying that he's Steph, but like put some respect on his name. But Trae Young, that video was magnificent. Shout out to his editor. Shout out to I feel bad that he even addressed it because especially seeing what Pat Bev's response to that was when you're complaining about, oh, you don't work at the Hawks facility or you're not a winner. I'm like, he was talking in a way that like not even LeBron could talk. I think the only person who could talk in terms of everything that Pat Bev was saying was like what do you call it? Was like Magic. He's like, yeah, I told my family every week, Daddy be home in June. I'm like, hold up, bro. Who the hell do you think you are? And then Lowe did a marvelous breakdown of his career, just looking at Pro Basketball Reference. And it was like, Blow basically said, going by what you said, you are also very familiar with April, and every team that you are on literally gets better when you leave or you stop playing as much as you do. I'm like, come on, man. Pat Bev, what are we doing? What a waste of time that was. But it's just one of those that highlighted. I'm like, I feel like, am I crazy to think that Trae Young doesn't get the amount of respect that I believe he should get?
Well, before that, we got a super
$2 super chat by Angie Carr. Shout out to you, Angie. Pat Bev jealousy. He never got to lead a team. I mean, yeah, but he's not talented enough to lead a team, especially to lead a team with the same responsibilities that Trae Young has, you know.
So like I don't know the full context because this is one of those things like I don't really care that much, but I'll just hear the passing things, and this is one thing I've heard stuff from passing. Trae Young, I do think gets respect. I think he got a lot of respect, especially once he made the conference championship. The problem is after that, the team has not been as good as it should be. And Trae Young also hasn't been as good as he should be. Amazing passer, very, very inefficient scorer. And that is a problem. But the Hawks have probably their best team they've had in a long time right now. So this is a good moment for Trae. But ultimately, I mean, Pat Bev was just talking about his issues with the All-Star game. We all have issues with the All-Star game. Trae Young came at it. I mean, honest, Trae Young came at it with kind of disrespect on his first statement. Like, let's be clear. It's not a – you don't just go dismiss someone's concern by saying let the All-Stars have it. That's like a young bro, little bro. Don't worry about it, little bro. We got it. Like, he tried a little bro Pat Bev. Let's be very clear about that.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm understanding like why Pat Bev would be annoyed, but it's just like his comeback to being annoyed just wasn't good enough to compete with Trae Young.
Mm-hmm.
So it's Trae Young is not the innocent party in all of this. He definitely baited Pat Bev. And I think you could say Trae Young actually started it, to be honest.
So I think one of the weirdest things that, is like Pat Bev's co-host was like one of the worst people to look out of this, because you just like, obviously I get it. You're not trying to lose the job, right? You don't want to lose your job being his co-host. But I'm like, bro, you can't even attempt any kind of pushback. Was insane. But also I think at one point he's like, oh, we got a clip, so I'm gonna just lay out. But he looked really, I think he looked really bad because of that. But looking at, I think this is where what the energy that Pat Bev had was the energy that needed to make it to the league, right? Don't get us wrong. I think at one point, I think Trae Young said it. I also looked it up. He was named first team all NBA on defense. Like that's incredible, right? That's incredible. Yeah. But let's not even sit here and pretend that you had anywhere damn near the same responsibilities that Trae Young had. And also he said, I was the man. And then do you know how it felt to be the man? And then when you get to the NBA, you have to relegate. Literally almost every role player was like that. Like, I think you were the one who told me, Riddell, about Kevon Looney in high school. He was basically Kevin Durant in high school. But when he makes it to the league, you think Kevon Looney literally can't do anything. That's what that's what the team needed him to do. And he was able to win multiple championships with that. I think a lot of his demerits or the things that he wanted to use against Trae Young were like, this is a really bad look. Would you have gone to second league Ukraine and then Greece? I was like, yeah, he would have done that. But guess what? He didn't need to, because he went straight to the NBA as a lottery pick. Like, do you know how it felt like to be the man and having to change your style? Yes. Like his grievances with Trae Young were not unique, you know? So just like, what are we doing here, bro? What are you trying to prove? When I think this could have been a great podcast where Trae Young maybe goes on his pod and they talk about why, like, you just tell the fans why the freaking All-Star game can't get better. And that could have been done that. And that could have done numbers too. And they also put Trae Young, you and Trae Young could have had a conversation. I think would have been very interesting. Instead, now we got this thing where you're doing a lot of things that a lot of y'all hate Skip Bayless for doing, Pat Bev. But you doing it too now. So much for the new media, right, Riddell? So much for the new media.
I mean, I always think about, you can criticize personalities all you want, but people need to realize that the reason why the mainstream media got so popular is because that's what people want. So that's why people on social media kind of do the exact same thing. Now, there is the section of people that actually get like deep analysis, and there's a place for that. But what pops are controversy. That's what pops. That's what goes viral. Drama. That's what goes crazy. I think Pat Bev, I don't necessarily. So there's another perspective you could look at it. If I were to give him the benefit of the doubt, like, Random, you know this. When you play sports, barely anybody's thinking about numbers or statistics or thinking about, like, that guy over there is like the superstar to an extent. If you have the game plan, sure. But the main focus when you're playing a sport competitively is very clear. Win the game. That's the only thing that matters. Nothing else matters other than win the game. Fans care about all the other, like, extra stuff. But if Pat Bev really just coming out of like, okay, I don't care what you be doing on the court, win, because that was his argument. I win more than you, basically. I do more to lead to winning. Now, is that true in an analytic or just like watching the game? Of course not. But when you think about it as a competitor, and if I'm playing this guy 1v1 just because he's better, he can fancy dribble, he can shoot a couple feet back. If I win the game, it don't matter. So if Pat Bev might just be coming at it extremely competitive, or it's like, I don't really care about all that other stuff. You ain't winning. Let's be honest, Trae. After that conference finals, what are you doing? You ain't winning. Whereas if Pat Bev has gone to a lot of teams and helped them become very winning organizations. Is that a strong argument? I don't think so. But as a competitor, would I use that argument? Probably. I'm not gonna lie. Because if you ain't winning, I don't really care what you're telling me.
Yeah, I mean, look, I can see that, but I think the lack of context with Pat Bev is, I think, why I got annoyed, and it's just one of those things. Why, when especially when you listen to a player talk about it, they just talk about their career differently than what you should actually talk about it like. That's why I sit there like, look, I get the energy why he's that way, right? But also at the same time, like, it's crazy when you think about it, because I took some time looking through his page. I'm like, you've literally played with the best players of this generation, and I get it, bro. Like you were charged with some things, but even the fact, like, I'm not even gonna do that. Like, where I'm like, with the fact that it's literally been proven that once you stop playing or once you're off the team, once you left the Rockets, once you left the Rockets, that's when the Rockets go to the freaking championship, the Eastern Conference Championship. Once you started playing less, that's when the Lakers go to the Western Conference Championship game, and it's just like, you were good. Don't get us wrong. Your career, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody doesn't make a movie out of it someday, right? Because it's just kind of everything that you've done, all the places that you've traveled. But don't overestimate your career. Don't talk about it in a way where you're right. And like you said, Trae Young fried him. What's up, Ty? I'll put you in the back. Just let me know. Just let us know when you're ready.
My bad. I had to do some things, but I'm driving right now. I could talk if that's okay, or no, maybe.
Yeah. We're just talking. Yeah, we're just talking right now about the Trae Young Pat Bev beef. We're just kind of breaking it down. Go ahead, Ty. Actually, you know what? We've said enough. I can add what I got to say at the end. Go ahead, Ty.
Patrick Beverly is ridiculous because I don't Trey. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Maybe what Trae Young said was a little snappy. Maybe you come up, maybe like because Patrick Beverly technically was asked the question, but Trae Young and generally didn't say anything crazy. Like, listen, you're like, it's like if someone asks you about something that you apply to, like, and they don't apply, like, hey, listen, we can speak for ourselves. Because he is kind of, in a way, Patrick Beverly was kind of down in it, like, oh, y'all don't appreciate what y'all have, essentially. So I can understand why Trae was like, yo, we can speak for ourselves. Like, don't say what I do or do not appreciate, because he is talking about him, right? And then Patrick Beverly, we're not even talking about the All-Star game. He's talking about you didn't win enough. Like, nigga, that has nothing to do with the question. Like literally nothing. The question was, why don't All-Stars take it as seriously? And Trae said we can speak for ourselves, and you went to, well, you didn't win enough. So like as if that had any relevance in the conversation.
That's just where I'm like, that's why I said that. I was like, this could have really been a pretty good conversation between two NBA players about the All-Star game, especially where I think Lowe broke it down, because I watched his video where Lowe advocated like Trae Young doesn't play as much in the All-Star game because obviously he's never going to get enough votes to be a starter, but when he's in, he does play. But getting an insight from somebody who maybe they could have had an actual conversation about what's the player's mindset, why they don't play hard in the All-Star game. Instead, it went to this same tired old thing where if when he said he hasn't won enough to speak to me, and I was like, all right, Pat Bev, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing?
Dragging it, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man. But other than that, go ahead, Ty.
I hate when people bring up things that have nothing to do with the conversation. That'd be irking me. Like
it was a perfect Drake quote. Bench players talking like starters, and I hate it.
Bro, literally. Did y'all see what Katie said? Katie was like, Pat Bev, even Katie was like, bro, you tripping, bro. Like, like, come on, bro.
When Trae said, hey, man, why you calling me out? When Katie called you out, you talked to her privately. But me, you want to call me out up front? I said, oh, no.
He said that? He said that?
Yes.
He said that?
Yes.
I mean,
oh.
I didn't realize he said that. I think it's pretty obvious that he doesn't respect.
Hello?
There you go.
Miles Kun?
Yo, bro, my peripherals don't work. Now my camera fucked up. My mic don't want to work. This like, what's up,
bro?
No.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Pat Bev trying to sabotage. He's seen what we was talking about.
What a fuck?
See, I gave a pretty good Cape argument for Pat Bev, so you should have.
Wait. Can I have a 30-second recap? How did you capture Pat Bev?
Go ahead, Riddell. We lay it out. You got it, man.
Well, the first thing I will say, I do think Trae Young tried to little bro him in his first statement, but after that, I basically said, they're both competitors, man. The only thing that matters is winning. So based off his purview, from his perspective, he doesn't really care about all the extra stuff as long as he feels like he's impactful to winning, which is the most important thing when you're a competitor playing sports. So maybe if we give him the benefit of the doubt, maybe he just sees it from W's and L's. That's all he sees basketball with. So that's why he doesn't respect Trae Young.
You know something, Riddell? I can always count on you to advocate for Satan. I can always count on it. Because one thing Riddell gonna do, to play devil's advocate. Riddell! Why you always advocating for Satan?
Sometimes you gotta share the other point of view,
Fuck his point of view.
Absolutely. So, because Angie Carr said this, because I don't know if you guys can see the comments. Angie Carr said that's the same argument Shaq and the other champions used to ice the conversation. Well, I mean, one day we need to have a conversation about Shaq in terms of how he speaks on people, but at the same time, Angie's right. But go ahead, Miles.
Riddell, just to push back on one thing, Riddell. You really think Trae Young tried to little bro him? Or is it just the fact that Pat Bev was just never an all-star?
From what I've heard, because this is not something I follow closely. So the only thing I've heard is that Pat said something about all-stars not trying enough, which I think a lot of us agree with. They don't really try at all-star game. He said something, and then Trae Young was like, save it for the all-stars. And that just sounded, I might have obviously not said it directly, but it sounds like he's saying, little bro, calm down. We got it. Calm down. That does sound like a little bro statement. That could be fair, but it's still a little bro statement.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. I agree. I'm with Miles. I just feel like he was just saying it is what it is. But also, Angie, I hear you, but I'll be damned if another loser call me a loser. I'll be damned. You didn't win it, nigga. What are we doing? I agree. Shaq can say that. Shaq can listen about championship. Three straight finals MVPs. Only other nigga that ever do that is Jordan, right? If Shaq says that, hey, I can't even. Bron say that, no problem. Kobe, any of these other the top niggas that won chips, Dirk, Hakeem. I'll be damned if another loser call me a loser. I'll be damned.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
it was legitimately if one person is going to talk greasy to me, it shouldn't be Pat Bev. Mind
who
you,
has the better record though?
In terms of what? Head to head?
No, just in general. If I looked up Pat Bev's record and I looked up Trae Young's record.
Oh, are we adding context? Are we adding context or no?
No. No, we're not.
Pat Bev, I guess. I guess.
I have no idea. So
I literally have no idea. But even then, when I'm like, bro, Pat Bev, we saw you jump on the scorer's table and start crying when Minnesota won that play-in game.
I'm fine with that, by the way. I never hated on him for doing
that.
No,
I'm cool, but when you're gonna question somebody, it's just you just have no leg to stand on. But look, we've talked about this enough. Fellas, I wish you guys, Ty, hurry up and get home so I can show you this video about the government shooting. They shot a missile to UFO and that missile bounced off, and everybody's freaking out about it. And I want you guys to actually see it. But let's talk about a little bit of anime news. Let's see. The new Chainsaw Man movie is killing it in Japan. Obviously, it's not putting up Demon Slayer numbers, but apparently it's doing very well. #1 in the Japanese box office right now. Riddell, I believe you said the Rize arc is arguably the best part of the entire Chainsaw Man story, in your opinion.
Riddell? I said that's probably the best, other than the. Can you see me? Am I fine?
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
I said it's probably the best other than the finale. The final arc is probably the best, but then I would say probably Rize appeals to people the most. That Rize arc.
Mhm.
Plus, it has a very sad ending. To be fair.
Yeah. I'm excited for that to make it over here. Lonnie has watched the Demon Slayer movie, Miles and Ty. I want us to do an episode on that movie. So can everybody else watch it so we can do an episode
we
on it?
have to watch that weak ass Demon Slayer shit, man.
Wow.
That
Wow.
shit weak.
My bad.
That shit weak, and it's a money grab. I low key don't want to support it. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Why do you feel that way?
bro. They're stretching this out 6 years. They're trying to get this.
Whoa,
for every
what?
10 years
Really?
forward.
6
Every 2
years?
years. Every
The
2 years
next-
they're dropping a
The
movie.
next movie after this is in 2 years.
What the yo?
This is a cash
Nah.
grab.
Now I'm low key kind of with, but I mean, if all right, could you argue
It's-
the animation's what's holding it up? Maybe.
No, 2 years, my nigga, for an hour and 30. I don't buy it, bro.
Is it
Well,
an hour
Lo-
30? Because people are saying
Nah.
it's long.
Lonnie said it was a good movie, but it was long. Saw said that too.
It
in the chat.
encompasses one fight or 2 fights. How so? Okay, random. I'm with you, right? It's long. Pause.
Yeah.
It's long, but bro, it's
Hold up.
only
$2
2
super
fights.
chat. $2 super chat real quick, Miles. $2 super chat by Angie Carr. Shout out to one of the goats. Oda stealing Pokemon designs with St. Marcus. How we feel?
Oh, is this in the leaks? I haven't seen.
Marcus Mars is he not? No, Marcus Mars is the bird. No, I don't think any of them look like Pokemon. So what Pokemon do you
It's
think he looks
3
like?
hours.
It's 3 hours for 2 fights. Salute.
3 hours is so long. I didn't know. it was 3
So
hours.
I know some of the fights. I know some of the
Salute.
fights that are in there. But I think remember 2 fights. They got to give you what's the dude that Zenitsu fights? What's his name?
Kaigaku.
Yeah,
That's
they got to
one
give him the
fight.
backstory. The backstory.
And then the other fight is the Gyuin. What else happens in there other than
and
those 2 fights?
Shinobu fights as well.
Oh, just the beginning of it though.
I haven't seen the movie, so I can't say.
I would imagine it's the beginning. I don't think Doma dies in this movie. I'm not watching it.
Now, me, I
After the
was
episode. I'm not watching it.
yeah. I see. This is what I said. I was anticipating 2 movies. That's what I was. I didn't know it was 3. I was anticipating 2 because they have to legitimately fix the Muzan baby part. They have to fix that part. So I was anticipating 2. I didn't realize it was 3.
Yeah, like if it was 2 hours, I was like, oh yeah, 3 hours is a grip. I'm gonna be honest, that's a long time. Like I'm an old man now. My time is valuable. You feel me?
I've heard nobody say that it's a bad movie. It's just long. That's the only thing. It's just
Which
very
is
long.
fine. Like there's a lot of good long movies. I think. What I forget what movie. I think The Dark Knight is pretty long, right? Like
2.5
2+
I
hours.
think.
About
2.5.
2.5, 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that was a great movie, but that's still a long time.
Okay. Well,
Dan said the runtime was fine.
Well, I mean, okay. So
It depends on the person though. Like, can
I
you
was
afford
gonna
3
say.
hours in the day? I rarely can afford that much time, so we'll see.
Oh, so it was flushed out. They gassed the Zenitsu fight, and the backstories made it long. You can't. Dan Young says you can't really take out more than 5 to 10 minutes max without messing up the flow of the entire movie.
Backstories make it long. Well, I'm glad y'all enjoyed Demon Slayer. Salute to y'all. I'm glad y'all are having fun. I'm not watching it, and I'm just letting it be known. Don't ask me. I'm not gonna watch it. The answer is no.
Not even for free. Not even for free. Free.
When the quality goes up, the free ones don't have the best of qualities right now.
Yeah,
But yeah, I've checked. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not so. This is a cash grab to me. Respectfully,
Isn't it? Isn't it like my bad? Go ahead, Miles.
No. I was done.
Okay, my bad. I was say, isn't it? I heard it's like just episodes like put together. Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
That would make it even worse to me, Ty.
No, no,
If they did that, then
I
I'd be
agree
hot.
because the reason I say that is because I think somebody said that it kind of messed up like the flow because like a movie needs to be like because each individual episode would follow like a story structure, then you kind of smush it all together opposed to like one movie following one structure. That's like that's interesting. I wonder if that was true or not. That's what I heard.
I don't. Are they doing a final season or are they just this movie?
No, this is the end. After
There's
the,
gonna be
after the
3
last movie,
movies
it's
to
over.
cap it off.
It's
Okay,
over.
so yeah, I don't think it'll be. I don't think it's episodes put together. I think they made it like a movie. I still might watch it, but like 3 hours is a long time, so I can't guarantee when it will happen.
So if they did Zenitsu, Akaza, and the Doma fight, plus all the backstories and stuff, because they got to give the backstories to everything, right?
I heard the
Then
backstories were long.
the
Yeah,
Akaza was one that
Sauce
Lonnie
said.
mentioned.
Sauce said, or was it Sauce or someone else said it was? No, Reezy said it was 45 minutes for his backstory.
Mm.
That's a
$500
long
million.
time for a
So
backstory.
I mean, $500 million don't make them like that doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care how much money it made.
Demon Slayer. When Demon Slayer Demon Slayer be hitting like crack from the 80s, bro. Like they niggas be, you know what? I don't know, man. Something about that story that gets people going. I respect it, but
So if they
let me know when
Everybody's
you find it,
backstory is
Ty.
emotional.
so what?
Let me know when you find it, gang.
I need
It's
to
not-
study. I need to study to figure out why. Like, what is it about this story that gets
Because
you so
it's
intrigued?
not bad by any means. It's just not. To me, it
Nah.
doesn't blow you out of the water. It's not spectacular.
You know, something I agree, but that's why but that's why I gotta fix it. Something gotta give. It's something. It can't just be. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be something. I don't know.
I think Ty, you're over analyzing this one. I think it's as simple as good animation, music that connects, and then all of them, literally every character in Demon Slayer have an emotional backstory. So,
but there's still like structure to it. Like you know what I'm saying. Like,
I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying like it.
I'm not saying you're saying that. I'm saying that there's still like a structure to how that, you know what I'm saying, how that would go opposed to
how they do it. Okay.
Yeah, how they do it, and then also the animation point. I don't. Only reason I don't agree with this because people buy the manga, so it's something about this story that people's like they want to read it. So it's not even just about just watching it on screen. It's like this is so good. It touched me so much. I resonate so much. I want to read this. You feel me? It's like that's why I'm just do some research on it to see.
I just think people are simple creatures, and once you connect to their emotions, they'll do just about anything. So
It's also I think it's the perfect it's like the perfect combination of everything. The right studio, the right story. Obviously, everything else is good, even the fights and all that. Because I think that's what if they have all this time that they're using it to fully flesh out even the things that I wish the Akaza backstory was fleshed out better. Even though I didn't feel that, I'm just using to why they would make it 45 minutes, to make everything work the way it works. Because that's telling me the third movie is going to be really long, and they're also going to do like the fight itself. The third movie is going to be really long, and also there we go.
Be back. We get to see that chin, but I can't hear that chin. That chin is not.
Oh my god! Nah, Restream, look what you did to my boy. Look what you did to him.
I'm being honest. I have no idea why you have so much issues. Like you're the only person I know that has this many issues with Restream.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with your situation.
All right, hold up.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you see me and hear me?
Yes. Okay.
Right. It's so weird. I did want to ask a question to Sauce for someone who read the manga in the chat. Do they add extra content in the movie? That's what I'm curious. If you could let us know that. But Ryan, what you were saying?
Yeah, I think that's the only thing. You take the extra time, and it's like a perfectly cooked meal. If you can understand what I mean, like everything just fits perfectly, and they're maximizing it. That's why I think it works. That's why I think it's working the way it is. Because that's telling me the second fight is just the end of the Doma fight, and then the Kokushibo fight. Are you gonna give me 3 hours of that? Because I like the Kokushibo fight, but that's not. If you even did an hour of that fight, I'll be exhausted. So what are we doing?
Dude, we get a backstory of Blind Dude.
Oh the strongest demon slayer. You get his backstory, I guess.
So I'm paying to watch some backstories, man.
What's wrong with backstories?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Some backstory.
You get to defeat the strongest demon slayer. What's wrong with backstories?
To be fair, Miles.
I agree with Ty. It's the 80s, bro. This is crap. I'm just not understanding.
Hey man, say man.
To be fair, Miles, isn't Demon Slayer just a bunch of backstories? Like, if we're being honest,
it is. It's just my issue is more so would it being like if these were episodes, right? They'd cover the backstory, start the beginning, you'd get everything you need to know, and it would be 15 minutes.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, when we're in a movie setting, they're fleshing it out for 45 minutes. So it's just like, I guess, man, people are having fun. They enjoy it. Salute to y'all. I won't be enjoying it.
So this is what Sauce said to you as his answer to your question. Yes, for sure. Like bro said, it's very fleshed out. I don't like how they showed Gyu's flashback of the girl like it was Tanjiro's, but it dragged for sure. One Kai, to answer your question, I think so. Are movies the new way to do final arcs now in anime? Once obviously this is before, but I'm just using Attack on Titan for like the start of the newer wave. Once Attack on Titan did its final season in 3 parts, 3 1-hour long specials, Demon Slayer's like, oh, we can do that easily. Let's see how far we can push it. I think for only certain ones can do that. Not every series can. Like for instance, Mushoku Tensei cannot do that. They just don't have the content, the way it's spaced out to do a final movie the way it will work effectively. But
I think Gintama was the first big one to start doing it, and Gintama did their final arc with the movie, and then it got released. And this is, I think, after Mugen Train though, but it got released in Japan, and it sold it made so much money, and it's also extremely highly rated. So I think once people were like, "Oh, we don't have to worry about creating a season; we can just create movies." Attack on Titan just did that on crack, and now Demon Slayer is doing that on more crack. So it's like,
you know what, man,
doing way too much.
You know what? W Gintama, man.
Facts. It created a great press.
Wait. What's funny?
No, you're cooking.
Yeah.
See, Dan, I agree with you, but when I agree with you about multiple movies I thought 2 movies would have been fine. Like about 2 hour-and-a-half long movies, because just think about everything that happens in the final arc, the amount of fights you're gonna have to get through. So 1.5 hour movies would have been perfect for me.
I would have been comfortable with the 2-3 hour movies. Even that would have made me look at it a different kind of way.
Okay.
But
do you think they're going to do them all 3 hours? That's insane. How much of the Kokushibo fight can you flesh out?
3 movies regardless. I don't.
3, yeah, for 6 years. That's so crazy.
So for the questions for the people in the chat,
I'm gonna have kids by then.
When you guys say that it's fleshed out, when you guys in the chat say that it's fleshed out, is there like new original? Oh my god, I'm stuffy. Is there like new pause? Is there like new original content, or is it just like the same thing from the manga?
What Dan Young said, what Dan Young said was it's like I don't remember anything new added in. It's 1-to-1. So are we maybe underestimating how much it's going to take to cover from the backstories? Because I don't remember, for instance, Akaza's backstory being that long.
I remember it was good. I liked Akaza after it, but I don't know if it needed to be 45 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of crazy. And under, all of us are gonna have kids by the time the 3rd movie comes out. Over under.
Y'all got it.
Oh yeah. That's 6 years.
Or 4 years. 4 years away.
No, the 3rd movie 4 years from. Yeah,
because 2 and 2.
Santo will be in his 40s by the time.
I'll be in my 30s.
I'll be in my 30s.
Yo, Santo, we love you, man. But Demon Slayer doing you dirty right now, man.
Hey, I mean, we'll all be on our 30s.
Wait, Jose. This is a random question. How old is everybody?
I'm turning What'd you say, Miles?
No, go ahead.
I'm turning 28 in like 3 weeks.
Real.
I turned 32 in March, so
I'm 27.
Real. Oh, so I'm the second oldest here. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
You're older than Random. Oh, you said
No.
I
I said no. I turned 28 like a few weeks ago. Like last week. Is that last week? Yeah, I turned 28 recently.
yeah.
So yeah,
you're only a couple weeks older than.
I know Lonnie's kind of. I'm just guessing. I know he's close to being 30. That's all I know. I know exactly where he's at.
So I am the second youngest, and Miles is the youngest. W.
Wait, how does J Rob? I feel like J Rob is younger than.
Oh,
J Rob's 29.
Oh, he's 29. For some reason, I thought he was 27 or something.
J Rob's 29.
Okay.
I'm still
28.
27. Is 27 an unk? God?
Yeah, in modern times, yeah, we're unks.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
I get called
man.
unks in my comment section.
The way that the term unk got bastard, you know what? I'm gonna leave it alone.
It's honestly really sad. It's
I'm gonna say, a certain group get their hands on it. It just, I'm done.
A certain group.
Call them out, Ty. Call them out.
And the problem with it, Ty, to me too, is like I believe that the tongue is powerful. Like words mean a lot. People are claiming like old age at such a young age. It's just crazy to me. Like you're 25, I'm old, and it's like no, you're not. No.
Bro,
in the combining social media, because social media has a big part to play into it. I also think professional sports also has a part to play in it. Because when you think about it, all the professional sports players are all like 20 years old. Like they're all 20, and we think they are past their prime once they hit 30. So that's also like skews people's understanding of like what it means to be old or washed up.
See, I think Gabe said it right. What Big Bro was the casualty, because Big Bro used to be said a lot. At least over here. Like, what's good?
I bet you know what? It's nothing wrong with.
I'll never call someone Big Bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Verdell, it's not wrong. It's not wrong with that, Verdell.
To be fair, I'm the oldest out of like 6 siblings, so it's just weird for me to call anybody.
Verdell, listen, Verdell. If you ever call me Big Bro, I wouldn't take offense to it, Verdell.
But why use age as identifier anyway? Like, why do I gotta be Big Bro or anything? Just your bro. Why do I gotta be Big Bro?
See, there we go, bro. Yeah.
I just don't understand the fixation with it.
That's what I no, you know what, Miles, you're right. I'm just letting Rendell know this is a safe space. If he wants to call me Big Bro, like Big Bro Ty, I mean, listen, man, I won't be offended.
I could confidently say I don't want to call you Big Bro.
Oh, I can't wait till we all meet up for DreamCon next year. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
At least we're not all under.
I'm not playing basketball. I said it. I am a horrendous basketball player. I will watch.
Hey man, everybody's hooping, bro. I got I got a couple y'all on my hit list. Riddell's on the top of it because Riddell has been.
I don't need to be on nobody's list. You know, I don't even have basketball shoes, so I got to go buy basketball shoes and start. I got to watch some YouTube videos. I literally have to learn how to play the game of basketball. I am not good at the game.
Listen, man.
Well, Random, you could cook when we do the 1v1s on receiver corner.
I will. The only person I anticipate any kind of problems with is J-Rob. That's the only one.
Yeah, you doubt me, man. Okay. We'll see.
Riddell, I've seen the scouting report.
No, you haven't. You literally have not seen the scouting report.
The basketball scouting report or football?
He said he's seen my football scouting. You have
no. I've seen the early scouting report on your measurables and your physical. We are not concerned.
I was
I've been grinding in this. Hold on. I want to be very clear to everybody here. Yes, when we met, I was fat as shit. All right.
Are y'all fast?
Yo, bro, I'll say this.
Like actually fast or like
you know, I went to state. I say, I went to state in track, and I walked. I didn't play long, but I walked on my freshman year of college to play football. So I'm actually athletic. Like I'm not like I'm actually a good athlete, and I hoop. So I'm just saying.
Listen, I lost my shirt and I got big. I played lacrosse for 8 years. I'm an athlete myself.
Listen, man. All I'll say is this: that when I walked I played DB.
Before you gotta say I gotta
7 years.
Random. By the time we meet, I already told everybody in the Discord, I will have abs by the end of the year. That's just no question.
Nobody's worried about no goddamn abs,
Oh,
nigga. Can you use them?
Honestly,
Can you
you know
use
what? Yeah, that's real because
Yes.
Can you use
Riddell,
them?
Yes.
I've been on a
And
fitness
then
journey too, Riddell.
by
I've
the
been on a fitness
time
journey
next
too,
year,
baby.
Random, I will be in peak shape. So we
All
lost
right, big bro.
here.
Here's a real question. How fast
Random,
y'all?
we gonna bust their ass, Random.
Yo,
They fucking peak this and peak that. We gonna get your ass bust.
Oh, yo, wait, hold on a second. Y'all, wait. I'm actually gonna fry y'all. Like that's like the wait.
Like,
No,
like, Ty, I'm not hating. Like Ty,
no.
This dude up here talking about peak male condition. I'm about to bust your ass.
Well, I have a question.
I
Hold on a
want
second.
the smoke.
I said, Riddell,
Miles,
how fast is your mile? How fast is your mile?
your mile?
Yes. No.
I haven't timed my miles since I was in like middle school or high school.
Oh,
I'm about to say,
Oh,
in high school, my mile was like high 4 minutes. Right now, I got it down. When I started my fitness journey again, I'm at like high 7 minutes, low 8 minutes right now. I'm getting back into running shape, so I can get my conditioner because that's all I need, bro. My basketball skills are there. Like I just needed to just conditioner. Like I'm about to cook you niggas. Oh my god, bro, that's actually
I'm
crazy.
with you.
you was
You're not with you're not with.
No. I've been locked in the cardio every morning. I'm outside, locked in,
Random.
running.
I'm gonna be throwing up, busting their ass. Random.
I don't know my 40. I don't know.
I'm gonna be throwing up. Hold on 1 second. Ugh. Cash. Hold on one, like, bro. I'm about to bust these niggas' ass, bro.
Oh, I can't
Y'all
wait.
got bounce. Y'all got hops.
I played.
Y'all can dunk.
Oh no, not now. But
You can't dunk.
Hold
No,
on,
I'm
Ty, you breaking
I know.
up? Ty, you breaking up pretty crazy right now. You breaking up pretty crazy.
if we're talking about a normal hoop at my peak, I could. But we'll get there. We'll be there.
10
We'll be
inch.
dunking.
By the time you gonna be able to dunk by the time we hoop, I can dunk. All
You
right.
dunk. I forget. Sometimes I do forget how tall Miles is. He is a tall
I
man.
literally cannot wait to meet Miles in person.
I
This
can
man is
dunk.
a,
I bring my skateboard. You know what?
So that's what you got me for this. I might be second best in skateboard. I can ollie. Can anyone?
Yeah, I got it. I need
not you. You're number one. So
I needed an excuse to get it right. I'm gonna get slightly right. I'm gonna throw up maybe 3 times instead of 5. I'm gonna get a little right.
Yeah, we gotta lock in. Be in peak shape.
I love being a male, man. Competitive spirit. Fuck.
Here, because I got a ball.
all
up.
this just so afterwards. I feel like I'm gonna have to give somebody some ice in Ben Gay just so we can go to the Dream Con and then we step out afterwards.
Yeah, facts. We gonna hoop. DreamCon, night on the town.
Night on the town. Salto.
You know, I'm not mad
to
people got this perception because I met you guys after COVID where I got fat. You know what I'm saying? Out of the military. I left the military when I was in good shape. Then COVID hit, and then GG's. We lost GG's, man. COVID cooked me. DoorDash every single day, twice a day. It was bad.
Twice a day is insane.
It was bad, bro.
Now, look, for me personally, I just know I cannot play basketball. So if that means I gotta learn,
what do you mean you can't play? Like you couldn't just defend and spot up.
Gabe, you show up too.
I can defend. Yeah,
but I'm saying you can't spot up, shoot. I hit it to you. You Miles, can't if you shoot 10 of those, you can't make 3.
What's the flick looking like, Randall? What's the flick looking like?
I'm 2 miles. The last time
you be having your elbow out, or you have your shit tugged.
Miles,
keep that shit tucked, nigga.
Miles, I'm telling y'all right now. Okay.
Triple threat.
The last time I shot a basketball.
Hey, Riddell, I got a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I really play like D-Book though. I got a crazy little jab game.
You got a fade. You can lean back.
I'm a very simple because I can't really dribble that. Like being transparent about my skills. I'm not the craziest. I can't really rope a dope combo. I'm not a dribble nigga. That's just not my thing. Now a little 1-2, get to my spot. We in transition. I get the run. I can get up there. Hey, and I got you with the spotter. And then one-on-one, I'm physically imposing, so I can get away with a lot just because I'm bigger and taller. But as far as like getting, Ty got the crafty dribbling shit. I feel like Ty's a crafty dribbler. He gonna be trying to, you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
I do my little thing.
I think he's after. I'm more of a change of pace type of player. So Ty probably has the. I'm not saying probably. He has the best dribble. I use change of pace to get my buckets, though. And I can finish around the rim.
The plan is next year we're going to DreamCon. All of us are going to pull up. It's in Santo's neck of the woods, and we're trying to accommodate Santo because he got kids, so the man can't really move around like he wants to. So we want to pull up. We were supposed to meet up this year, but things got a little crazy. Lonnie got married. Things take precedent. So next year that's the plan. Gabe, pull up to DreamCon next year because we finna be rolling deep. And I'm trying to make sure that DreamCon is not like my first anime type convention at all. So I'm definitely going to go to a couple here in the West Coast before I go over there. So at least I know how to act, because I've heard some stories from Taylor and I'm like, oh, nah. But what she be going to are the real serious ones. So I can't wait. I can't wait. Now, Miles, to answer your question, the last time I shot a basketball, I was in college playing intramurals. I know my limitations, bro. Basketball is not my sport. I can defend. Don't get me wrong. I can defend, but I'm a lot like Ty. I went to state and track in California, and I play football and I ran cross country. So
I perfectly picture what type of player Random is based on everything he's telling me. Defender, don't shoot, scrappy.
I can. Riddell, you're gonna have some scratches all on your shit. You can't even shower right.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that to me.
You're gonna be hard fouling, but on accident.
No, don't do that to me, man. I got some more finesse than that, I think. but oh, Dan, I that's one of the things that Taylor told me. I heard the smell of them cons is horrendous. But we've been talking about this for an hour. Ty, you gonna pull up the main topic of the show, fellas. We're talking. I'm asking you guys a question about, right now I have 22 anime characters, 11 heroes, 11 villains, and I'm asking you if these different anime characters, both men and women, I try to keep them a few obscure ones, but mainly popular because that's how it is, if this anime character is generational or not. Now, the first thing I want to do, though, is we have to define what generational means, because if you go by the textbook definition, I don't think that really works for what we're trying to do today. So give me a second to set things up. If you guys want to talk about something real quick while I go, because go ahead. So
I actually I have a quick thing for a clip that I'd like to do. To follow in the tradition of the things that we've been doing for One Piece, I have another top 10. And it's going to be the top 10 most emotional moments. So, to get in clip format, welcome back, guys. Well, no, that's lame. What's a good opener, Riddell? Because I know we're doing a new thing for the clips. One Piece top 10s, back with another. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be cringe, but I want to have that energy.
Okay, you said emotional moments. So just say like, top 10 moments of One Piece that made you sad.
Yeah, it's just, man, my body just. Okay. Top 10 One Piece moments that made you cry, made you sad. Number 10. I feel like saying goodbye to Vivi was really sad. I got that at 10. I put that at 10. I think saying goodbye to Vivi was very, very sad. Number 9. We got Senor Pink's backstory. Number 8, we got Corazon's death. Number 7, we have Luffy versus Usopp. Number 6, we have Sanji versus Luffy. Number 5, we have Tony Chopper backstory. Number 4, we have Nami asking for help at Arlong Park. Number 3, we have goodbye to the Going Merry, basically the ship, its spirit, all of that stuff. Number 2, obviously, I want to live. Nico Robbins, I want to live. And then number 1, Ace's death at Marineford.
I'm glad you put that number 1. There's very few moments in anime that really resonates like with me emotionally, because I do think raw emotions can connect with me, like music can sometimes. Like that can really resonate with me and really feel what people are feeling. That stuff with Ace, like when he died, that's one thing. Luffy's reaction was so impactful. He was like, he couldn't even feel like he existed. Like his eyes were gone. He was expressionless. Yeah, that's top tier.
And that's what had it for me to Riddell. It was like, out of all the scenes we had ever seen in One Piece, it's like, I've never seen Luffy legit. He broke. He was broken. Like, even when they were sent away by Kuma, that didn't happen. Like, the stuff when he was an Impel Down fighting Magellan with no hope to win, bro, he was just fried. Literally cooked. And then the stuff with Jinbei after, where he's like, I can't be the Pirate King. Like, almost giving up on your dream, that has to be the most emotional. It just has to be.
It has to be. Now, I am surprised. I like your top 4. I personally never really cared about the Going Merry stuff, but a lot of people do, so I'm not mad at it. It's a boat. So,
Spirit.
It's a boat. But yeah, the Nami one and the Robin one cooked too.
Those are like guaranteed. But I guess a follow-up question real quick. I know you really can't answer it, Riddell. I mean, random. But I guess at least you, Riddell, and I wish Ty was here. Post time skip, are we kind of lacking on those moments?
Yeah, because they've kind of been dominating all the confrontations they've been had for the most part. You could argue Wano when the scabbards, all that, and then Odin.
That's what I forgot the one on top of the rooftop. That's the only one I forgot. And then Otaku All Pro. The only reason why I didn't do Kuma's backstory, because it's a whole there's a lot. It wasn't just one moment where I was like, damn, the whole thing's just depressive. I was more so kind of focused on like one singular moment that was like really emotional. But bro, and then Leon, the crew getting separated wasn't top 10 because it wasn't. They got separated, sure, but they were all safe. So, like, it killed the emotion to me when I find out, like, oh, they're good.
I think a new moment is probably going to happen in this backstory.
You cooked though, Riddell. That rooftop one with him and Luffy, or Kinemon and Luffy, that's up there. When he was like, put Wano on your back, that's a powerful moment.
That was a really good moment for sure.
I think I cried during that.
And even in a different way, definitely not top 10, but I'm going to mention it, is Luffy reuniting with his other brother?
Oh, Sabo? Yeah, it was like a real quick feel good. It felt good. It did.
Yeah.
His eyes pop out of his head and shit.
Because man, shout out my boy Sabo, man. Shout out W List.
That was a pretty good list. Do you want me to say everything I said again about the generational point, or do you guys got that part?
Rehash it real quick.
So once again, the main topic of the pod is I created a list of 22 anime characters, both heroes, 11 heroes, 11 villains, male and female. Oh, here comes Ty. Ty, you there? Ty? He'll let us know. So, like I said, I created a list of 22 anime characters, both heroes and villains, male and female. And we are going to ask the question is whether or not these anime characters are generational or not. Now, I try to kind of keep it a more popular series kind of make it easier. There are a few, like at the start, there's a few easy ones to kind of get us going.
I
But
have one question for you, real quick.
Okay.
Is there a set criteria, or is it what we each deem as generational?
So the thing I was going to do right before we start, we're basically going to try to figure out a criteria that we can all agree with. Now, mainly it's going to be you guys talking, and I'm kind of going to be laying out, except if I feel like, oh, I think they should be mentioned, right? And also, so that's literally the first thing. Once I switch over to the thing, that's the first thing we're going to do is basically try to define the criteria in a way. And I'll also give you guys the actual textbook definition of what generational is, and then we will go from there. All right, Ty, you there?
Yeah, sorry, my phone died when I was driving. I'm about to set up now.
All right. Just let us know. Just let us know, Ty. No, I'll just keep him in there. So we're gonna start from here. We're gonna start from right here. So I asked, what does it mean to be a generational anime character? Here's the textbook definition of generational. Something that is generational relates to a specific group of people born around the same time, aka a generation, or the interactions between different generations. So now, obviously, we use generational all the time. Like, bruh, LeBron James a generational player, or this and that, or this and that. Now, can we find a way to set that criteria, that definition, to an anime character? When you hear, oh, let's just use Goku is or Luffy's a generational character. Why is he generational? Can we find that criteria to why we believe that he's generational? And I'm using Luffy because we should all agree on Luffy, right? So what can we figure out a definition that we can stick to before we start going toward the next ones? What are we thinking?
Can y'all hear something in my background?
At least I can.
Okay.
I mean, I think it's kind of weird when it comes to like fictional stuff because it's so subjective. Obviously, a lot of these characters are more than likely going to be very well written for the most part. I'm gonna be honest, I really think it has to do with impact. As bare bones as it sounds, I think popularity and impact are very key characteristics to determine if a character is generational or not. Because there is like low-key series that exist out there with amazingly written characters. I just wouldn't call them generational because they just did not have that reach.
Okay. I'm glad you said that. So to push back on that, Riddell, real quick. So when we're talking in terms of impact, would you consider, and I don't know if he's on the list, but would you consider someone like Rock Lee generational?
He's not on the list. I almost put him on the list though. Almost did.
I would say so.
Okay, I'll just because I agree. I do agree.
Okay.
I do think another part of the criteria, to be fair, is like, I think this actually still fits with impact, but you can also kind of characterize it as no, it still falls in impact and influence because Rock Lee was definitely a character in terms of like I'm not good at anything, I don't have all these powers, but I am physically a demon. I do think he's probably the poster child for that type of character for like anime fans.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like things like staying power. How relevant are you for like how long? I think it's being put into certain categories. So, for example, Rock Lee's in the category for like one of the best anime fights ever. When people say the best anime fights ever, people are gonna say Rock Lee versus Gaara. Like that's just gonna be one of the fights.
Automatic, yeah.
So I think it's being part of certain conversations as far as certain categories, having staying power, and then also being part of a really big show. Like, I mean, that helps. If you're one of the GOAT shows, and you know what I'm saying, one of the most popular characters in the GOAT shows.
To piggyback off what Riddell said, I actually do agree with you. I don't think the writing is that big of a component. I think it helps, but it's not that big of a component. I just think in short terms, you have to just be able to transcend your series. As long as you can do that, however you do it, I think we can consider you a generational character because at the end of the day, it's just how much people care about you. That's why it's like I use Rock Lee as one. Obviously, Gojo's one. those characters where it's like you go to a con or you talk about anime and people immediately gravitate them and love them. Sung Jin Woo, those type of characters, I consider like.
Yeah. And depending on what random puts on here, there are some interesting ones that kind of coincide with what Ty said, which is very important for like current anime characters, is whether or not they will have the staying power and the impact after. Especially a big thing is, do people care when the anime is not on? Because there's something like, go ahead.
I did put a few. I got a few older ones, mainly modern ones, and I did put a few future ones for us to have the conversation about as well. One of them I'm very curious to see. I'm very curious to see how you guys feel about it, but I did make sure to kind of put a good mix. The first couple on this list are very easy, just so that even for I believe we'll make this into a segment that whoever's watching this video will, okay, we get it. Now from there, we could have some questions in terms of we could have some conversations. Now, is what I put on there good enough?
Can you full screen your page?
Yes.
So it takes up more of the screen.
Sorry. How do I do that again?
There should be like some dots on the right corner, top right, and then there should be like 2 arrows to maximize the screen, so it takes up the entire entire window.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about on your webpage, not on Restream. Because in order for this to be bigger, you have to maximize it on the window you're doing. No, not on Restream. On the page for Canva.
Oh, okay. I was like, bruh, I'm confused, but I got you. There we go.
Yeah.
Better? There we go. My bad.
All right.
I was gonna list a category, but it might be too complicated. I was gonna say production, but that might be a little bit too, like, you'd have to like.
I got no problem with that. I got no problem with that.
I give you an example. Now, this character is not generational. Maybe they will be, but like, if I go to Samura from Kagurabachi, the reason why I think the production aspect would apply to him, we use other examples, is that Kagurabachi was struggling to rank well weekly. But when he got introduced, it completely shifted the trajectory of the series. That is like crazy production. Like when his backstory came out, like those chapters ranked extremely high. His Five Your Hero was the best stretch in the series, like, as far as like how popular it was ranking, stuff like that. But I feel like you would have to like, it would take a lot of time. So
yeah.
Okay, so are we fine with the? Oh, do we want to add any more? I got impact, staying power, show popularity, transcendence. Let me switch. Let me make it series transcendence.
Put writing in lowercase.
Writing in lowercase. Okay.
Just to separate. I'm joking. You don't gotta do it.
All right. Anything else we want to add on here?
No, good.
All right then. The first one is pretty effing simple. Pretty effing simple. We should all agree on it. It's Goku.
yeah,
I wanted generational. I thought let's start off with something light. Goku, no questions about it. They'll be talking about him like Riddell. Your grandkids will be talking about Goku.
No, they won't. They'll be talking about Eren Yeager.
Oh God!
I'll take it right. I'll take it right. It's like, you want to know the greatest manga character of all time? Right here. Here you go. Eren Yeager.
That's not.
I think the bigger question with Goku is like, is he the most generational character?
And
you read my mind.
I would say so.
Yeah,
you read my mind because that was the question I had in my notes. Is he the most generational character?
Luffy catching them though. I'm not gonna say.
I'm gonna say it's definitely Goku. He's the most generational. I don't think it's really a debate.
Luffy overthrowing governments. He catching up.
I don't think Luffy can catch up to Goku. To be honest,
it's that weird thing, kind of like with like Bron and Jordan, where it's like Jordan just has so much more. He has like this 20-year, well, not a 20-year, well, Loki have 20-year gap, like a head start plus relevance now. It's a little hard. So
yeah, like Goku, in terms of like how he transcends in different mediums too. Now, One Piece is trying to get there, but like video games, other kind of like merchandise. Goku too iconic, man. He was supposed to drop the main character role, but they loved him so much. He's like, nah, we're keeping Goku.
And I'm glad they didn't.
Real quick, I'm surprised that One Piece doesn't have a video game like a Budokai 3. I love Budokai 3. Or it doesn't have a Tenkaichi or something like that.
I mean, it does. It's called Burning Blood.
I would say Dragon Ball probably has the best, outside of maybe Naruto, has the best collection of anime games. Like that's another thing. Most people got into Dragon. A lot of people got into Dragon Ball just playing the video games.
100%.
Like, who never even watched the show, never read the manga. They just played the video games. Like,
and Miles, when I said by that, it's like a game that's popular as those. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying.
Oh, that's not going to happen. The only one that has that is Naruto.
Yeah,
I'd argue Ninja Storm is more popular. Like Dragon Ball Z obviously had our childhood, but I'd say from the time we were teenagers until about now, Ninja Storm is.
You know, that's actually fair. I think Xenoverse probably does a good.
Xenoverse 2 specifically.
Xenoverse 2 specifically.
I think
because it did do something very unique with the multiplayer, creating like this kind of interconnectivity between different fans and creating your own Dragon Ball character, which is like what a lot of people wanted, and it also had a unique storyline. I think Xenoverse
isn't that canon? Isn't that canon? What happens to Trunks?
I don't know.
Like future Trunks? Doesn't he end up there? Or am I tripping?
I don't know anybody that's called it canon, so I have no idea.
No, like I'm not saying like the freaking. I'm talking about that fact that that future Trunks ends up as a time patroller thing.
I don't know.
Huh? Yeah, I'm not aware of any of that.
All right,
but trying to think. I don't know. I really think Goku probably will end up until the end of time the most generational anime character. I really can't think of anybody that could even touch him.
By the way, I chose this photo in particular because I didn't really like Fighter Z, but when I saw Ultra Instinct Goku in that trailer, I said, "Oh nah, let me log back in."
People didn't like Fighter Z, man.
Fire! I thought this was
it's technical, man. It was Marvel versus
Capcom you're right.
With a Dragon Ball skin, I was a fiend.
You're right. I didn't really lock in until Ultra Instinct Goku came out, and that's when I was like, let me commit some time to this, and I was still kind of mid. But let
me throw something out there real quick.
Okay.
And it hurts me. Like I'm already getting hives. I'm starting to itch a little bit. Now I'm about to say this name. But considering how much they are hyping up this series with 2 seasons in, considering how the fact that they're trying to expand the universe of a series that did not need expanding, do we think Sun Jin-woo could be compy? This guy gets so much glade.
No.
That's why I'm hurting. I'm itchy. But they're really trying to create an expanded universe around this character.
For instance, Sung Jin-woo has so much ground to make to like Naruto.
He's just starting. Of course. Well, I'm talking about years down the line.
Yeah, he might be South Korea's Goku, but he's never going to be the world Goku. He's never going to be there.
I agree.
That's what he's going to be. He's going to be South Korea's version of Goku, and every time a fire character in South Korea gets made, I'm like, is he as good as Jin-woo? But then they know once you try to start putting Jin-woo in those upper ranks where he has to contend with Luffy and Naruto before he even gets to Goku. Luffy, Naruto, Vegeta, like Vegeta stands themselves. Like, don't insult us, but not even involving us in this conversation.
Yeah, but that little kid is gonna say, who cares what you think about Unk? Sun Jin-woo the GOAT.
All you need is one fire. Let me stop. All you need is one fire Vegeta move or one fire Goku move, and you stop worrying about that. Mexico was literally the country stopped for the Jiren fight. They're going to drive-ins and shit and cause international incidents just so they could watch the fight. Jin-woo is never going to have that kind of motion.
I'm just saying.
I think it's a good question to ask. I have to see it, because even then I'd be like, how did it get this far?
We say no now, and then Sun Jin-woo starts doing some ridiculous. Well, that guy gets ridiculously powerful.
I didn't say Ichigo. I just talked about the 2 people that came in my mind. I didn't even say Ichigo. But the next one it should be another easy one, is Piccolo.
Yeah. No, I don't think he is.
You think he's generational?
Explain.
I think Piccolo is a good dude. We welcomed him into the Black FC party, but when I'm thinking of like generational characters, I just don't think he fits that bill. I think he has the one good fight that people go back to, Super 17, and then a lot of his interaction with Gohan is good, especially in his childhood. But I wouldn't put him in the realm of like a Goku or a Vegeta. Hell, I'd put Krillin above him, Frieza. I just don't think he has the same level of oomph as those other names.
So you don't think he's transcended his series at all?
I mean, black culture kind of accepts him, so I wouldn't be able to say no.
Miles,
I wouldn't be able to say no.
That's why.
Yeah,
he's
but
like
in that regard, black people are a little weird though.
But
he's green. He's voiced by a white man. He's green.
I hear you, Piccolo. I mean, I hear you, Miles.
No, you're bot.
Like,
You're a bot. And you're racist.
Bot and racist. That's his name.
I hear you, Miles. That's why anytime someone's like, "Who's the best black anime character?" I don't name Piccolo. I go like, I don't know, Afro Samurai.
This is a good question.
However, the general consensus is Piccolo is the most iconic black anime character. He's just
not black.
I know what he just is.
He a green nigga voiced by a white man. I'm not doing that.
No, you know,
but he's still given that title.
You know something I find kind of interesting. Like I feel like it's like this weird collective consciousness. Like, how did like a nigga like it, on the West Coast and East Coast all black? Yeah, he black, but none of us ever talked about it as kids. But we all it was like this like weird like Mandela effect. I mean, that was a Mandela thing, but do it for you too. But this collective consciousness where we just all accept the Piccolo randomly, like when like that gotta be CIA.
That's why I call him generational. Exactly why.
He's not black. I mean, he is a green nigga, but I mean,
like, look,
I was trolling, but I don't know. Like, if we're riding just off of that, then like maybe. But when I'm talking in terms of like because and I'm glad Gabe kind of brought up Broccoli. Broccoli has a consensus almost damn near best fight, and we're talking like more than all of Naruto's fights, more than all Sasuke shit, Kakashi scuffles, Madara in the war. You ask a nigga what's the best fight in Naruto, they're gonna say Rock Lee. I don't know how many niggas are gonna say 17 versus Piccolo in the same regard. I just don't. So I feel like he don't. Industry Plan is a little crazy sauce, but I just don't think he has that crazy-ish
Industry
moment.
Plan is insane.
I don't think he has that crazy-ish moment. I just think he was a good dude and a good sensei.
I guess my question is, are we more likely to hear Piccolo being black or Rock Lee has the best fight?
Ty, the crazy thing is, I was kind of thinking the same thing. I feel like Piccolo.
So you know what, Todd? We're gonna revisit that. When we go to DreamCon, I'm gonna actually ask people.
You know what? This would have been a better question for the 2000s because now niggas are not brainwashed anymore. They're not as brainwashed they were before. Because in the 2000s and the 2010s, niggas like he's black. Now I feel like niggas like, hold on a second, this nigga's green.
No, I think people are still gonna say he's black. I feel like Miles, if okay, perfect clip scenario. We have like questions and we got to see what people think. What do you agree with more? Piccolo's black or Rock Lee is the best fight? I legit
somebody should write that down.
Hour and 28:37. That's the timestamp, and yeah, I'm gonna write that down.
Somebody should write that down.
I think that's very interesting for like not only content but just to see what people think. I think that is a really good question.
By the way,
all right.
If this is a clip, he's not black. By the way, to me, he's not. But but to a lot of you niggas in the out there, y'all think he's black. So I mean,
look, Ty, to play devil's advocate, I'm taking a page out of Riddell's book. It's either Piccolo or Mr. Popo. Who you want?
Pope.
Nah, we ain't taking Popo.
Like,
you know something? So, I seen someone say that he was based off of Indian god. I was like, yep, let's go with that. Let's go with that. I seen the picture. I was like, you know what? It don't look like that. So I'm gonna go with that.
All right, then. We good? We're going to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
All right, the next one is Todoroki.
No, he's a copy. He's literally a copy of Zuko.
He's not, but it's so crazy. That's why we talk the writing. I think he's better than Piccolo, but he's not generational.
I feel like he got fumbled. And the only reason why I'm gonna say why, Ty, the only reason why I'm gonna say why, that first season when they were doing the little UA competition and everything, and the story was still ramping up, people really fucked with Todoroki a lot.
Yeah.
I was hearing favorite character this. People were liking him more than Bakugo. And then I feel like as the story progressed, he really fell into that third man role. He really fell into that role.
You know what though? I agree, Miles, and I just think that the Bakugo standard is a tough one to like live up to. Like, and it is not his fault. It's not his fault that everyone just like Bakugo more in the popularity polls and things like that. Like Bakugo won all of them. It's not his fault. It's just, you know, sometimes it's like being James Harden goes to college fight. He ran to the Warriors. You know, so you know it happens.
I think
Anywho,
what?
I think
am I lying?
You're only that nigga until you're not. Basically, is what Ty said.
I mean, he's gonna, you know, let it go. Anyhow, I do think Endeavor took a lot of his narrative.
exactly.
sure.
That's what I was gonna say. I think Endeavor and his family storyline really took a lot from him.
But you know, shout out Todoroki. And legit, he took Zuko's flow bar for bar. So
Oh my.
So like to let you guys know, because you guys see it, work it. Deku did not make the list, and Bakugo did not make the list. Now I thought, because it would have been too easy. We would have known. We would have known that he's. I'm doing this to foster debate.
would it have been easy?
Really, don't piss me off.
Okay.
Because I'm a hater.
you.
I'm a hater of Bakugo, and I'll say he's generational.
No, honestly,
Deku would have been the interesting one. I really.
I think that's the one I'm focused on. I would probably consider Bakugo, but Deku, I don't know.
I think he will be. I think the reason I say is because I think he's the MC of arguably the best manga of this era.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think he has a chance.
All right. Next one is Asta.
This was so strange to me because I'm like, Black Clover is weird.
It is.
It's so weird because the anime did well. The manga sales started off really well, then it dipped off. But Black Clover is probably as a manga that, like, if I'm thinking about a manga that has other manga that have around its amount of sales are not talked about the way that Black Clover is. Like Black Clover has like 20 million sales. Most 20 million sales we don't talk about, but Black Clover is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
because it was hyped
that?
up to be the next Naruto. It was hyped up to be like this. And to be fair, it had a lot going for it, but nah.
What do y'all think is the best arc of Black Clover? Because I was gonna say I feel like it's unfortunate the first, or not the first arc, but the Elf arc in particular was its best arc and it was so early or so soon.
I think that one. I think
it's clearly that one.
I think that one. But I think this final arc has potential. I actually caught on Black Clover recently. I enjoyed it. So
me personally, I like it's an anime only arc. The devil. Remember, there's like a cult.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's my favorite arc in the story.
Devil worshippers.
The devil worshippers arc. That's my favorite arc in the story. And the only problem is how they wrap.
I've never heard someone say that. I mean, like better than the Elf arc random is kind of crazy.
My favorite arc in the story. My favorite.
He's not generational, but we love Asta. Respect.
Now, I did have another question because I anticipated this. Do you think anybody from Black Clover is generational?
Probably not.
The closest is Young.
Yeah,
but it really depends on how they finish up this manga because I don't have high hopes. So we'll see.
I think Asta Yame had a chance. I feel like if Asta had a better rival, maybe, but
I feel like I agree with I agree with that 100%.
I'm not even trying to.
I also agree.
I don't, but
I feel like Julius could have been a generational character.
Low key, I agree with that.
I think, but I just don't. There's
that Sensei role, you know what I mean? I think he.
Well, I think his whole thing with Julius and Lucius could have been better than it is. Simple
Yeah.
the way I can put it.
Okay. Now Kai
Oh,
said,
actually,
Oh, Kai
Mariona
might
is
have
really
cooked.
good.
Merliona's close. She's up there too.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah,
I
yeah.
think she's right there. I think she's knocking on the freaking door.
I think Asa Yami, Mira Leona, and you just said his name, the Wizard King. Oh my
Julius.
god,
Julius.
Julius. I think those are 4 contenders for generational.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, we good to go?
Mhm.
The next one, low projection. Will Boruto be generational?
I think
I'm
he
gonna
will
s-
be.
So Ty, I'm gonna say no because the hate is so strong. The hate is just too strong. But I
Is that
think
generational, though?
should.
Is
I
that
think-
would that make him generational though?
Hey, I'll take my consolation win. He
No,
generational.
like people hate on Barca so much that it's always in conversation. Like hate can make people talk about you forever. Like that's.
I got the perfect example. Shao Tucker.
He generational, low key.
He
Yeah,
is generational.
Um,
Actually, he's also Naruto's son. I think that's
that helps.
kind of.
I
you
will
know.
say it depends on how they wrap up so the pre-time skip. I was always like meh. He also had people who liked him, very divisive. I think most people who read the post-time skip think Boruto is cool and he's good. So it depends on how they finish this up. I'm gonna say no until I see how it wraps up.
I do have two
I think he will
questions.
be.
I do have 2 questions, right?
Mhm.
Will Boruto's love interest join him in the generational category?
No. Sarada could. The class president? Fuck no.
Hell
Fuck no.
I don't know
Okay.
who is this class president.
Sumire.
Her name is Sumire. She got a whole bunch of shit going for her that you got to watch the anime to see, and that hasn't been capitalized on in the manga.
You know something? I cannot agree with that because if she was generational, I would have known her name or seen
Fair.
her.
Right.
I've no idea who this person looks like or heard their name before, so she's probably not.
Second question.
I need Sarada to do something. I need her to do something crazy for her to even be considered.
I think Barto's not right now, but he will be. I think he will be.
That's why I put him on the list. Will he be? Now, second question.
Yeah.
Will Kawaki?
No.
Probably not.
So nobody else besides Boruto will make the list?
Unless he goes through like some major development in these next couple of arcs, I don't see it. Because right now he's just the same character that he's been since he's been introduced, and he's not really pleasant when he's on the screen. He has the middle finger iconic moment. I think that was a really good moment for him. But outside of that, he's what people think Sasuke was. I'm gonna be honest. That's who Kawaki is.
That's
He's
real.
Yeah.
an angsty teen.
So there's
No.
nobody else from Boruto right now? that you
There's
guys can
one.
say?
And Miles might lock in with me with this one.
Don't say Konohamaru.
No.
Oh.
He can't even say
If
his
they
name right.
pull off a crazy twist and he ends up the final villain, Amado.
I agree.
Isn't he the final villain? Because of the
No.
chapter 1 thing.
So wait, chapter 1 was with Kawaki.
Oh wait, are y'all talking about Kawaki? Who are you talking about?
Nah, Amado is the scientist
Oh,
that kind of he's the one that's given them all of these godly powers. He's the one that like made Delta. I don't know if you know like Delta, all of them. They're like androids with godly jutsu. He's basically the mastermind behind this new Akatsuki. He's the brain behind it. He manipulates everybody. I agree with you, Adele. He could. But we're on to him though. We know he's the final boss. We're on to him. But not everybody's on to him.
Oh, we see his tricks.
Unfortunately, Chakra Jesus, we not. She's. I'm gonna let that go. Maybe Lonnie's here. Maybe Lonnie could fight for her. But we're gonna move on. Next one is Maki. Is Maki generational?
She close.
I think when the anime comes out, I think she could be, but I think she could be, but I don't think she will. She has a potential, but I don't think she will be.
If they do her arc right, she will be, in my opinion.
Because it's a bro. We talk about Rock Lee. right? All it takes is one moment, like literally one or two moments, and then you can really be
Plus,
set
I
up.
think, yeah. Plus, I think when we see
Uh,
this picture of her like actually drawn out, she's gonna be generational.
That then she fights Naruto. She has a whole thing in the Culling games. I mean, well, I'm gonna say I'm gonna guess no, but potentially she has a potential too. But I'm gonna guess no.
Maki a dog.
she
But
is.
I think she's close. She's not there yet.
I don't think she'll be generational personally.
Okay. Next one is Lelouch. Is Lelouch generational?
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm glad you said unfortunately, because unfortunately.
Yo, you been
No,
coming not
Oh,
you
super chat,
Ty.
$2
super
super
chat,
chat.
super chat.
Hold up. Super chat at random. Shinra better be on this list. Unfortunately, he's not because I don't think he would have made it.
Can I explain?
But go ahead.
Let me explain. I like Lelouch. I think he is put into conversation he does not belong in, and so is Code Geass as a series put in conversation it does not belong in. That's it's good, but that it's good, right? You like Lelouch, niggas be like, oh, it's better than AOT. No, it's not. It's better than One Piece. No, it's not. It's better than
Who says better than One Piece? Who says better than AOT?
Do you not know Code Geass?
Yeah, I don't know those people, but I do think Code Geass is elite.
Bro, maybe because I've been on TikTok too long. These conversations are nasty, and I just think that Lelouch he's good. Like he's a good character, obviously. He's generational, but he just.
Gabe, are you saying that he gets carried?
No. He did carry. Yes, I agree with that, Gabe. Facts, because that Code Geass cast is not bad. It's just not. It's not elite. I don't think it's elite. So I agree.
I think Code Geass is elite. I think Lelouch is a top tier protagonist, tier 1. So generational.
Oh my god,
generational. And I also think he has the best anime ending of all time.
Oh my god!
Of all time?
You see, Random. You see what I'm saying, Random? You see what I'm saying, Random?
Like, I'm be honest, like, I'm not even hesitating. I think,
Random,
yes,
Random, this
sure.
is the bullshit. This is the bullshit, Random.
It's not bullshit at all.
Oh my god.
Okay, know what? Riddell, stand 10 toes down. 10 toes down. Explain why the ending is the best ending of all time. Because this is a clip right here.
Well, I feel
Here's
like
a clip.
I feel like this is not. To be honest, I'm surprised I'm getting any pushback regarding the Code Geass ending.
You said it's the best of all time.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think it's the best of all time.
And they're wrong.
So,
oh my God.
I just disagree. When it comes down to it, the ending is like super impactful. It is 100% unexpected. Lelouch and Suzaku meeting each other and coming out with this plan that not even the audience knows exactly what they're thinking. All they know is Suzaku is working with him for a goal to take out the prince, who's obviously an evil dickhead. And then they accomplish what they got to accomplish. They're doing what they're doing. Zero's taking over. He eventually takes over and becomes the emperor of everything. But we find out this was all part of his plan. And this being part of his plan not only meant that he was about to save the world, but also that he was going to sacrifice himself to do it. I think that was super impactful. It was a genius plan. It was a sacrifice that was super needed for one of the best protagonists of all time. It was an impactful moment and a sad moment, especially when we saw how his sister reacted to it, how she did not want this. She just wanted to live with him. And with all that said, he did all of this and then ended up saving the world for it by sacrificing himself and destroying the ultimate evil of the Code Geass universe, finding an answer. Yeah.
Very succinct, good answer. We agree to disagree.
Hey, Gabe, it doesn't, Gabe. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's not better than the Full Metal. It's not.
It's not. But hey, man, he's generational, and that's all that matters for this conversation, you know?
It is, but
he's generational.
But it stand 10 toes down, Riddell.
FMA is top tier too, though.
Next one is Kenshin.
Yes.
Is Kenshin generational?
I think so.
Miles? Say it, Miles. 10 toes, buddy. Say it.
I'll be back, y'all. I'll be back, y'all.
Ah!
What's crazy? You know what's crazy? You know what's so crazy, Miles? Now that you made me doubt myself, but I'm trying to really think like, hold on a second.
No, because I was really just thinking about it, and it's just like, is he the most iconic swordsman around?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean Zoro. I think Zoro
from a traditional sword-based anime.
What?
That doesn't have superpowers.
Yeah, I'm about to say the power that is that we handicapping him now. It's like I was thinking best swordsman. If I gotta handle these like extra criteria, that means you're not generational.
But
Like,
I mean, I'm looking at it on a specific niche. Like for example, when I'm looking at like anime romances, there's other romances in more popular series that are more popular than a romance from a dedicated romance anime. But I can also recognize that romance and that romance anime is like the best or most iconic or
but
most
you know
impactful.
what? I agree with that, but I'm saying when I think of like if I say most iconic anime character, people say Goku. I don't have to say most iconic anime character from the action series. I don't need to have that qualifier. I just say Goku. And so I'm saying is I don't want to put a handicap on him. To me, dims the argument for me generation. If I say the most iconic NBA player, most people say Michael Jordan. I don't have to say most iconic NBA player of the '90s. I have to say most iconic NBA player. And people say Jordan. So is this nigga the most iconic swordsman? If I just top three,
I think Zoro.
I hear
Zoro
you,
takes
but
that from him.
I'll give it to him. My only thing is, I don't. And somebody said it in the chat. I don't feel like nobody in this era is talking about, bro.
I think honestly, if I say the most iconic swordsman in manga anime, I do think that. I mean, this doesn't make him not generational, but I think Zoro will be mentioned before him.
I do too.
Zoro, in my opinion, is taking the
But
top, which is crazy because his remake
Trunks
is really good.
Trunks will get mentioned before him, I think.
Trunks, I actually agree with that.
I didn't even think about.
I agree.
Wow.
I agree with that.
Would probably get mentioned. You might argue Guts might get mentioned for him. Maybe Guts. That one probably is a little bit closer.
No, I think Guts would too. I do think because I do think
Would
it's like
Sasuke get mentioned
dedicated.
before him?
No,
No.
Sasuke is not.
As a swordsman, no.
Okay.
I do think there's something to be said to dedicated niches. Like for example, when you talk about like
Boxing or sports anime.
Yeah.
But you know what though, Riddell? But if we go off the correct, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing. But we're talking about transcending. She had a transcendent niche. Transcendence. Like, does he transcend?
That's what I'm judging. Does he transcend his niche? And I just don't know. I don't think he does actually.
I mean, I'll say, I'm gonna go to Google, say top anime source, see what Google say.
He's gonna be he's gonna be there.
Then maybe
they might put him at 1. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like for people who've watched it, usually put Kenshin 1. But if it takes someone has to watch it, like, does that? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
But you know what, bro? Is Mihawk mentioned before him? Mihawk?
I'm not gonna lie, because Ask AI told if mother y'all gonna trigger me.
What?
If Gintama, if he's not generational, Mihawk damn sure is not generational.
No, I'm not even arguing. I'm just asking if people were to judge the who are the most iconic swordsmen, would y'all think Mihawk be mentioned before him?
Hell no, I'd slap him.
I'll be honest. Oh, $2 super chat from Angie Carr. She said, Usagi and Ash better be on this list. I don't know who Usagi is, but I don't know if I didn't make a list, so random made it. I don't know.
All right. Yeah, sorry. I'm back now.
I'm glad Google validated me. How do we feel about Afro Samurai?
That's an anime.
Yeah.
That's an anime.
I look at his impact mostly from being a black anime character, to be honest.
Now,
Yeah,
Afro Samurai should be the most popular black anime character.
Rengoku?
You know what? Demon Slayer is getting up there. Actually, we talk about most iconic swordsmen.
I'm be honest. I'm gonna say no go on the generational.
I'm gonna say
I do
no.
think he will be forgotten as time goes.
Oh, Ichigo.
You know what? The perfect comp. You know what's a perfect comp for Kenshin?
Who?
But
Kenshiro from Fist of the North
Is it
Star.
the North Star?
Yes.
But I think he got
Nobody
it with-
talks about him.
You, I don't know.
Wait, hold on a second.
I think only
Wait,
real diehards talk
No,
about
but
him.
you want to know my
Are you big
pushback,
screen?
Riddell? The Nani. That, like he has
Yeah,
a
that
he has
clip-
a
that
he has a
clip always makes
transcendent meme though. That
He
everybody,
does have a transcendent
every
meme.
anime person knows that meme. The Nani with the screeching noise and the person's head explodes. Everyone knows that.
I think the only thing that really stands out from Kenshin is like the reverse blade.
I'm
concept.
about to
But it's
say
not even
I
that.
wanted to show y'all something when I was looking at the top anime swordsman. I don't know if I can be big screen or not.
Because what you call it? Omaiwa Shinderyu, that got popularized because of Kenshiro. That's his shit.
All right, see y'all looking right? Okay.
No, you're right. The meme is huge.
We got
I'm not gonna
Kenshin
lie.
at 2 as the top anime swordsman. And then when I
From
scroll,
season one?
Me.
Oh, bro. How could a nigga we've never seen do anything be number one?
hey,
that don't make
that's
sense.
part of being generational.
Do I have to really cope with the fact that Mihawk is generational? Like,
I'll
a nigga who hasn't done nothing?
I'll tell
No,
you
I
this
don't- I
right
don't
now.
think it is. I'm gonna say no on Kenshin.
Yeah, I guess. Oh man, that's tough. He's right there. He's right there. But
I agree.
So all this is telling me is that I should have made a second. We might have to do this again with more people. And this time I'll get it from the people because I didn't think. Some of these people was like, damn, I didn't think about it, or I thought it wouldn't be that much discussion because people will be like, oh yeah, this person is generational. Let's keep it pushing. All right, the next one on the list is Yusuke Urameshi.
we can't see
Is
it.
he generational?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
I think so.
Spirit.
Now,
Gundam, man.
he's generational because people like that he beats women. But you know,
Wow.
no, I'm saying niggas be like, oh,
No, you're gonna clipped out of context. Just for that.
Wow.
No, bro. When people talk about Yusuke, they'll be like, oh, well, you know, he'll punch her. Oh, it doesn't care if you're
$2
a man, you're a
super
woman.
chat. $2
You know
super
what
chat
I'm
by
saying?
Angie. Usagi is Sailor Moon and any Joe stars on the list. All I will say is that there is a JoJo's character on the list.
It's
didn't
DL.
I want to fully explain myself because
No,
Okay.
you're out of context. No,
I
'cause
would not consent to getting cut out of context for this. But I'm saying that when people talk about Yusuke, a lot of times they're hyping up that he fights girls, bro. A lot of niggas be like, oh, he equal rights, equal fights. I'm like, you niggas, y'all are vicariously living through him, and it's weird. So a lot of these Yusuke fans are
I don't
they
know
want,
who you meet because I've never heard that before in my life.
Yo, hands rated E for everyone. Kai, that's exactly what they be saying, bro. Facts. Y'all not tapped in, bro. That's what they be saying. Bro.
Apparently, man.
That's
Also,
all they
Usagi.
talk about.
Usagi is generational for sure.
Okay. The next one on the list is Mao Mao. Will she be generational? Riddell.
It
My
really
opinion?
depends on.
My opinion, real quick. I think she will dip her toe in there, but she won't make it. She'll be real close.
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't know if she's gonna make it.
She just won't. From what I've seen in the manga, she doesn't have what traditionally would make somebody generational.
What is she from?
Apothecary Diaries. She's the MC.
Yeah, I watched the
Problem
movie,
is-
I like Mao Mao, but I don't think she'll be generational.
Like she doesn't even have. Remember that moment, the Frieren moment, where she tells Aura to kill. She doesn't even have that. Now she's great. She does a lot of things. She just doesn't scrap, and I think that's going to be her downfall. She's not going to.
Well,
make it, in my opinion.
I don't think she needs to scrap. Like for example, Shao Tucker, all he did was just kill his, get his daughter, make her daughter experiment, became generational. But I just
Yeah.
think that you need a moment in your series that propels you. You know,
That could definitely help. I think Mao Mao, you guys heard me. After watching 2 seasons, I already think she's a top tier, one of the best female anime characters I've seen in my life. So depending on how much larger they can go in scale in terms of what she offers politically now. If she creates a consensus where people go like, "Who's the best female character in anime?" and they say Mao Mao, then yeah.
No,
But I don't know if that would happen.
no, from my knowledge of Apothecary Diaries, there should have been 2 moments which should have been through which I guess the story wanted her to maybe enter that generational tier. Remember from the trailer, Riddell, when she drinks the poison and then she wipes her face, and then she just tells the crowd of royalty, like, yeah, this has been poisoned. And she's in like that, she has the face, all that. They really wanted that for her to be generational, and that wasn't. And the other one is when she tries to go stop the assassination and she gets beat by the guard.
Okay.
That was another one where the anime wanted her to be generational.
I do think probably the biggest moment is when she ends up with the prince.
Yeah, but I don't know. The
know
manga,
something
we're not
else?
there. Yeah, go ahead.
This should have been a criteria. We should have said memeability. Because honestly, if you can be like, for Gojo saying, nah, I'd win, that changed JJK as far as how I talked about. Like, the Vladimir Kaizen, nah, I win, that meme went triple platinum. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I think memeability, I think that's also part of like being like an iconic generational
Wouldn't that be
character.
part of like
Yeah.
series transcendence though?
Yeah, but I'm saying that's just a more specific like more specific transcendence, like aspect of branch of transcendence is how memeable you are.
Living rent free. That's how
Yeah.
great the moment is.
All
Shut
right.
up, man.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I want her to be, but if like I say this, Riddell, if there's one of the two between Frieren or Mama who's going to be generational, it's going to be Frieren. And
Well, I agree. I think it would be
it should be both, but it's going to be Frieren. Next one is Tanjiro. Is
Low-key.
Tanjiro generational?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I have no idea, and this is why I say this. Demon Slayer is super popular, but
Is it
considering
because of
how
Tanjiro?
it's like, is it popular? I feel like Tanjiro is not equating to how popular this series is.
I think
And
he is.
I mean, I think he's obviously the protagonist, but I don't know, man. I don't know if people rock with Tanjiro as much as like how popular this anime is.
But I think that low key he gets a popularity tax though, right? Like what Demon Slayer is doing numbers wise is like unheard of. And he's at the forefront as a protagonist. It just by sheer eyes and how much people will talk about Demon Slayer, he will be a recurring topic for generations because of how popular Demon Slayer is. It's just
I just don't, because I hear you. I'm not mad at what you're saying at all. I'm just like, I feel like I don't hear people really gas up Tanjiro. Like, sure, they might cosplay, but I don't feel like people like really talk about stuff he does in the series, talks about his character. I just don't hear the Tanjiro conversation at all. I don't know.
Demon Slayer is kind of weird because I hear a lot of people just talking about Demon Slayer, but not really
Exactly.
Like not, I'm saying it's like not really specific characters. Oftentimes they just talk about Demon Slayer, but I think that over time, a lot of kids growing up, this is their low-key going to be one of their staples of their childhood, like how Naruto was for us, how Dragon Ball was for the previous generation. Kids are growing up with Demon Slayer. So, and it's this mega hit. Movies, manga sales are like unheard. Yo, Demon Slayer about to pass Naruto in sales. With like 20
I'm with
volumes,
you.
bro.
In
Like,
terms of
it's just-
exposure, it should, but I don't know if people are going to be connecting to Tanjiro like we connected with like Naruto growing up and Naruto's journey, and then Luffy as well, and then Ichigo for different reasons because he has a different narrative. I'm just like, I feel like Demon Slayer is a generational anime. I don't know if Tanjiro is a generational.
I think he is.
I'm just unsure. I just don't know. I don't know if people are going to care about Tanjiro that much. Like, low key.
I would.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say Loki for a different reason. I think Nezuko has a really good chance for
I
a
think
different reason.
Goku, Nezuko. But now I would say that there was this point in time where people were talking about who was the most pure-hearted characters in anime, and Tanjiro was on top of all those lists. When people talk about pure-hearted
Fair.
anime characters, kind anime characters, he is one of the first people name. People name him. If pure heart, they name Goku, they name Deku. So when it comes to like the nicest and kindest MCs and characters, he's in that conversation, and I've seen that a lot actually.
I agree to that part. Him being very nice and kind.
Yeah. $2 super chat by Angie Carr. Alucard and Hashirama are generational.
I disagree. I don't think people know enough about Hellsing. I don't think the Hashirama is generational. Well, actually, let me think about that.
Well, I will say this while you think, Riddell. Ty, the way I said it, I think Tanjiro is one of the best representations of lawfully good, like a lawfully good character, and especially in the modern. There's just nothing you can really say that is bad about him, you know. And he's a good person. He cares about his people. He's willing to go up and over. Like somebody said, his fights are usually pretty good to great. He's just really good. But that's the problem.
Tanjiro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't know if you heard my.
I stepped away. I just came back.
So people say Inosuke. I think Inosuke maybe from memeability in terms of a character. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Miles, basically, I said the reason why I don't know if Tanjiro is generational is because I don't think he gets talked about, praise, anything like that as much as like how Demon Slayer, considering how popular Demon Slayer is. Ty made a good point. Exposure-wise, like he should in all argument. I just don't think he stands out enough to like fans to where like they care enough about him to talk about him from generations and generations. So I think Demon Slayer is generational. I just don't think Tanjiro is generational. I think that's probably where I'm at.
I think he's generational, but barely.
So to me, I don't think he's generational, but I think there are some Hashira and some Upper Moons that are.
Akaza is generational.
I think Akaza is generational, and I think Kokoshibo
generational
is gonna be generational too. Yeah.
I low-key think Nezuko might be.
I think Rengoku is.
Yeah, Rengoku. I think I think Rengoku has the best argument so far.
Yeah.
Do you, of all the Hashira, do you think oh my god, what's the sound Hashira's name?
Uzui. Tengen.
You think Uzui
Rengoku
not generational?
It's
do
Rengoku.
I think he is?
Yeah.
I mean, he has that iconic fight tag. I think he's close. I still got Rengoku higher than him though.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was very interested. He was one of the characters. I was very interested to see how you guys feel about Tanjiro. Now, the next one, I think after this, we start going into the villain side. The first one is Toga. Is Himiko Toga generational?
Nah, but she tough.
That fight with Uraraka was elite, and I stand by that. It was an amazing narrative they were telling.
I agree. I just don't think she's generational. I don't think she's generational though.
I don't think so either.
I agree.
Oh boy. Okay. Next one is Cell generational.
Yes.
I think pretty much all the Dragon Ball villains are generational.
Yeah, Dragon Ball villains are just too iconic. Like
Zamasu's generational.
Dragon Ball Z.
Black Goku is not Zamasu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
So all three are you just saying Majin Buu all together, or is there specific version?
All three of them.
All three.
Whichever one you want to pick. Like
nobody ever talks about Evil Buu.
Oh yeah, other than Evil Buu.
Are you talking about the black one? All because he's black. That's why.
Oh,
That's
Damn, they hate the black man.
That's crazy.
All right, you know what?
All right, the next Cell is my favorite Dragon Ball villain of all time. I love Cell. That's why I'm so mad they did him dirty in Superhero. Let's bring him back, man.
He's my favorite too.
He's my favorite, bro.
He gets a little boost because the freaking abridged has
Oh, coach for him. Coach for him.
funny as fuck.
Oh, Makima, I think she will be.
Is I'm about to say, is Makima generational?
I think she will be. Yeah,
I think she will be as well.
especially
Miles?
when this gets
Happy
animated.
birthday!
When that get,
When
yo,
birthday sync, oh,
yeah, when that gets animated, it's gonna shake it's gonna tear people's hearts out, bro.
I'm still waiting for Power to come back. By the way, it's like never
All
happened.
right. All right. The next one is Shishio.
Oh,
Is
from
he
from
generational?
Kakashi? Kakashi? Oh snap! It's OG. No, he's not. But it's OG.
You said
No,
Kakashi?
no, this is
Wait,
from
what?
I'm
this is
thinking-
Kenshin.
What did you?
Oh my
This is from
god!
Kenshin.
You know what's
I
so
was like,
crazy?
He said Kakashi.
You know what's so crazy? He looks just like the nigga from Kakashi. I'm tripping. Hold on a second.
Shout out Shishio. That was my main on Jump Force. He's not generational though.
Yeah, he's not.
I love everything
I ain't
about
gonna lie,
him.
bro. I saw the bandages and I was like, wait, is that my nigga from Kakashi?
All right,
Shout out
then.
Kakashi, man.
That's a damn shame. I thought one of y'all would fight for him a little bit more, but it makes sense.
Maybe Lonnie if he was here.
Koto Shishio. Shout out, man.
Mhm.
When your sword don't work, set everything on fire.
Facts.
Next one is Zeke generational.
No.
I feel like he could have been,
I
but
feel like
I don't think he is.
I feel like okay. I feel like his beast type form is.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That
Yeah,
is
man.
interesting. I'm not mad at what you just said.
The
there.
beast type low key is generational, but Zeke is
Nigga, when he talked for the
No,
first
yeah, I think the
Yeah.
beast titan is generational. So I guess technically yes, but only when he's a monkey.
Only when he's a
regular
monkey.
Zeke got no aura, like just zero.
Okay.
Also, like Irwin's speech ties into that, which is a generational speech. Like he
I agree.
monkey.
And they also
monkey
got
Zeke is
Levi,
generational.
who's also, I'm gonna be honest, generational.
Levi versus Beast Titan is one of the people talk about one of the best anime fights. Him getting his ass kicked. Like Monkey Zeke.
So,
is
like, it sounds like the Beast Titan's getting carried by other generational characters to be
But
generational.
Also him. I mean, listen, man. Most people talk about the Rock versus Guard part. They're not talking about the parts that Guard dominated. They're only talking about when Lee took his weight off. Let's be real, right?
Thank you, Kai. Thank
I'm
you.
So
I
you're
tell
talking
niggas
about-
all the time, Gara was steamrolling that nigga. But y'all don't want to talk about
Like Rock Lee Guard dominated most of the fight, and people only talk about the weight drop and hit Lotus. Like this is be real. So for
Because
Beast
it was
Titan,
dope. Yeah,
I mean it was, but Beast Titan when he threw the rocks and got his body slid up by Levi, made generational.
They don't talk about when Rock Lee was still unconscious, hand ready,
I mean,
ready to
that
scrap.
too. Again, yeah, they do. They talk about Rock Lee weights off, hit Lotus, and him losing. They don't even talk about. They don't even talk about him getting his bones broken by Guard. They talk about the fact that he got up. Like you know what I'm saying. They don't even talk about the fact that he has bones broken. So Beast Titan is iconic. Is generation because he talked that one time. He got slid up by Levi and threw rocks.
Shout out Rock Lee, man. Shout out the Beast Titan too.
All right, next one is Dobby generational.
Could have been, should have been, but didn't.
He got like generational, like he has like all the makings of a generational villain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Maybe if he's like the main villain of a series, like of a different story.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah,
but he's like in that like I'm almost there, but I'm not there.
See, I legitimately said if I'm gonna put Shoto on this list, Dobby also has to be on this list.
Low key, maybe if he would have died and it would have been like that type of narrative where he just went out like a demon, that could have helped his case. But
are you talking about like when his family all tried to save him and he still dies anyway?
No, I'm talking about he just went out like a demon and just never turned back. And he was like, you know what? I'm never forgiving you. It's death or nothing. I'm just saying that would have like resonated with people. I'm not saying his ending is bad. I'm just saying that it's just such a crazy moment. It would have stood out.
Once again, everybody, real quick, because I know y'all saying this. I'm putting people where I believe that there is a conversation to be had. We all know Madara is generational.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, so that's once again,
Indeed.
we're trying to figure out if these characters are. I put 2 on there. They're kind of nope. I put 1 on there for sure. That was what that was consensus, so that you guys could understand what we're talking about. Okay,
All right, what's
I'll
the
make
next
I'll
one?
make a part 2 one day if we have to, because I still got to do the anime drip part 2. I figured out I like 10 more that we can have a conversation about. But
Brandon, you be hating on the drip though.
some of the drips out. It's horrendous.
No, because you think
Horrendous.
the Naruto orange and black is bad drip. You
That
be
is
hating on
bad. The fact that
You're a hater. You're a
he
hater.
puts the stage mode freaking
You're a hater.
coat trench coat on it, and it's immediately a better outfit. It's a better outfit. If matter of fact, I've heard not just myself but other Naruto fans say it's better. It's
But
probably
just because it's better doesn't make the original bad.
I'm gonna say random. All you said was that he put more drip on drip. That doesn't like.
Yeah,
I mean,
fact, actually.
all I'm saying, he put a trench coat on, in my opinion, and all of a sudden that outrageous drip that he was wearing for the second half of the story became viable. It's horrendous.
No.
It's horrendous. Bro got his shins and ankles showing. What are we talking about?
I've always been on the mindset. It doesn't really matter how it would look in real life. Does it look cool on the character? And that's how I.
It does. It don't not. Mm-mm.
Oh well. What's the next one?
I like it more than the kid one though. The kid one though is, don't talk to me, bro. All right, the next one is Yoshikage Kira. Is he generational?
No.
That is the one JoJo's character who made this list.
You're a bot. No.
Wait. So
Dio would have been generational, so we would all
as
agree
someone
on
that
that.
doesn't watch JoJo's, I hear a lot about him. So
Who, this guy?
Yeah, I hear a lot about Kira.
He's a good villain.
He's a good villain, but he's not generational.
I feel that.
Okay.
Kai gonna say yes. No, Kai, he's not.
Yeah, Kai, come
Now
on.
maybe in a similar situation like the Beast Titan, Killer Queen might be generational.
Hey man.
I would say how he tricked the kid and like that moment was crazy.
Kai, I got a proposition for you. I'll shoot the link down if you want to come and defend this Kira take of yours. I explained why he's generational. If you're down, let me know. Angie, Angie, I just didn't. It's the next list. I just didn't know which one to do. I just didn't want to, because my problem was the first edition of this list. I had too many Dragon Ball characters on here, so I was like, let me get them out. So I had the second one. But
what would have been interesting is Joseph.
Joseph almost made the list.
Because he has so much influence, but I would have to really think how much influence. Because he's a weird one. He's considered by like most JoJo fans the best Joestar.
Nope.
Yeah, a lot of JoJo fans think he's the best from protagonist, and he's in like so many narratives for like part 2, part 3, and part 5. I don't know.
All right. So the next one on the list is Malty from the Rise of the Shield Hero. Is she generational? Miles, I did this one just for you.
Hey, if we said hate is generational,
she looks generational.
She
man.
might be generational.
Wait, is she
But like,
I think she is?
That's the one where they literally call her bitch for most of the series.
because her big thing is she did a false accusation on the protagonist, and that was like a hot topic when it came out.
That's when season 1 Shield Hero had people.
Will be a hot topic in 10 years.
Yes.
No.
See, all right. This is my thing.
See, I'm not gonna lie. Random be lying. No.
No. The only reason I'm saying yes. No. Hold on. The only reason I say yes is because I know the other stuff that she does.
But I don't think people.
But the series fell off already. To most people.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Nobody thought that. And I think what she did, like false accusation stuff, is like crazy. I feel like most people don't even know her name. I just think they know what she did They don't know anything about her.
She's
That,
literally.
I would
she's-
say not gender.
This is what I'm gonna say because Sauce said it. She's basically the Isekai reverse Flash. She hates the MC and will
But
go
you
out
like
of her way.
really I feel like most people have no idea, one, what her name is, and two, anything about her character.
I don't even know her name.
Name. Like, I think her action is
everybody call
her action is generational. I don't think the character is generational.
Random. I know her by bitch. That's what everybody calls her.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't know
everybody
her
calls
actual name.
I know she has two names. I only know one of
which one,
them,
man.
and I still call her bitch because that's what the show.
I don't
told
even
me.
know that. Wait, do they call her that in the series?
No,
Yes.
in the series, she's called bitch.
Yeah, I didn't know
Because
that.
after they found out about her false accusation, that's what everybody calls her.
Yeah, she
Damn.
deserves it.
So $2 super chat by Angie Carr, Esdet, Skull Knight, Dragon, and Garp generational.
Garp, polar bear.
Garp. That's pretty much all I got. Dragon,
All
maybe.
right.
We'll see.
Dragon, polar bear.
All right, next one is Isabella generational.
She's like in that. To me, she's kind of like Dobby. It's like she has all the ingredients to be generational, but is she?
All her ingredients is in season 1.
That's all she needed. She was fire.
I agree. She's attached to. She's the main antagonist to what most people consider at least a top 3 season 1 of all time.
I'm about to say,
Is that enough?
bro, I ain't gonna lie, but it doesn't have to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not enough, but mind you, the standards aren't really like super high as far as like you don't need a long resume. You just need to be, you know what I'm saying, a moment. Yeah, I mean, Roughly had one really one fight that people refer to. Like, let's be real. But I'll probably say no.
Miles?
I'll say.
I was like having a heart attack while that was happening. Who's the character?
Oh, I thought you were just joking.
Yeah. I'm only gonna say no just because I don't think she had enough time. I don't think a season's enough to like leave the long-lasting impression on the audience. I think for that season it was like, you know, whoa. But after that she kind of like fades away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. The next one is as death generational.
No.
No, but I'll be honest, very few. I'm not a waifu guy.
Yes,
But
you are.
Steph almost got there. She almost got me there.
If Lonnie
Come on,
was
Riddell.
here, he'd be trying to fight all of us right now.
Riddell, I know
trying
what
to
you
fight
are,
all of
Riddell. I know what you are.
Well, I'm definitely not a waifu guy. So, but there's only two female anime characters. Like, you know what, man? I like 1% of me sees it, and that was Esdeath and Yoruichi. Other than that, nah.
Bro, I'll say,
Angie's
gonna unsubscribe. No.
Yeah, Angie's 10 toes right now. Defend your girl, man.
But you know what?
What's there to defend?
People do say that she is in that finest anime character conversation. She is in there.
And everybody, like, the way she treats Tatsumi, man, people would dream of being in the scenarios he was in.
Yeah.
We good on that.
No, when she was on that bed and she only had a shirt on, nah. It was
you know what? Her looks are pretty like she is like a lot of niggas. She is generational from that standpoint of like how most people think that she's attractive in the anime community, and most people talk about her as being one of the finest anime characters. I actually do see that a lot. Actually,
generational baddie,
low key.
Okay, we good?
Maybe she got it. Generational waifu.
All right, the next
and she
one.
does transcend a Kami ga Kill, to be fair.
Next one and the last one. Will Muzan be generational?
Not unless they change that ending.
I think so, yeah. We're going off the hate being generational thing. I think
Oh yeah.
he had a pretty good over the course of the story as being like a villain everybody looked for. And then when they all switch and hate on him after what we all read.
Plus the Demon Slayer popularity tax. Yeah.
That too.
Yeah, that's a good point. Everybody hates the baby so much that he has to be generational. He just has to by default. Everybody thinks it's like the worst ending, or at the very least one of the worst endings of all time.
If the movie fixes that ending, my goodness, man.
How do they do that though? I don't think that's possible.
That's probably why they need the 6 years, Miles. They gotta cook something up.
Yeah, all right, bro.
6 years to rewrite an ending.
Yeah, all right, bro.
All right, fellas. That's it. That's the last one. I want to do this again, but I think that was pretty interesting to give you guys some people who almost made the list. Krillin almost made the list. Kakashi almost made the list, but I thought Kakashi was gonna be unanimous. What's his name? Minato, Naruto's dad, was gonna make the list, but then I decided I don't want to put too many on there. And then what was it? Rizy from Chainsaw Man and Power was gonna make the list as well. Those are just some of the few that came up. Now that's it for me, unless we want to talk. Oh, Ty, before I forget, did you read the new freaking Berserk chapter that dropped last week?
Last week?
Yep.
Miles, did you fall?
Oh, I'm not tripping. I mean, I'm not locked in. I didn't even know they dropped the chapter. But
Miles, you good?
Why? What happened?
Gabe's.
Miles just fell.
I don't know if Gabe is trolling.
Oh.
Oh my god.
No, what happened? You can tell me. I don't mind.
So remember the demons attacked the Kushan Empire, right?
Right.
And then they beat him back. They beat him back, but Guts doesn't get involved because he's still in his existential crisis in the cell. And then the Daiba, the guy that follows Salat, the magician, blames Guts. Basically turns all the nobles in the Kushan Empire against Guts, saying that because of his mark, I believe, was why he got attacked by the demons. And then they sent him to this place. It's like this cell kind of religious thing. Okay, he's fine. You good, Miles? Shit, somebody call Miles real quick.
I'm here.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, just have to wait for a second.
Gabe had everybody panicking. Well,
yeah, man.
He said you fell
or something. I was about to start calling you.
Bro, what? I want to go grab my mozzarella sticks. Y'all tripping.
Oh man, Gabe.
But yeah, with that, then they put him in this room where basically the way I told kind of Riddell last week, Guts is at his version of Griffith in the Snow moment, where he has to decide where he's gonna go, because they put him in this room where he can't. There's no sound, there's no light. He's just there by himself, and I guess he's finally being forced to confront all of his trauma, so to speak. And I'm like, if you get a chance, go read it. It's really good. It's really good.
I hope Gus starts talking. So he ain't talked in a while.
That's true, and this, I think this is where he's gonna have to just fight everything. The Beast of Darkness, what happened with him with Donovan, Gambino. I think all that's gonna get done, and I don't think we're gonna see, for lack of a better term, this is like this is like the entrance of the final arc of the story. Because once Guts leaves this place that he's in, Ty, I think he's gonna be ready to take out, or basically on the road to take out Griffith, because he's reaching his final form, whatever that form is, to take out Griffith. That's what I feel like.
No, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm. So it's just like, you just go check it out. They've dropped, and I can't remember when the next one is, but they're cooking right now. They're cooking. That's it. Other than that, we haven't talked. Riddell, you good now? You good? You're good. Other than that, I guess we're just not going to talk Blue Lock because they're slaughtering Nigeria right now.
I mean, I saw that coming. But
Look, I just asked one thing, man. Don't do that to don't do that to Africa, man. Just leave us alone.
once they're the first game, they're gonna win the first
Yeah.
game easily. Second game, they might lose. Third game is all on the line. You know
And then they need the GOAT to come back. Yep.
who?
What?
Wait, what'd you say?
He said they need to go to come back. Who's the GOAT? They
Igaguri's
need
not-
Nagi to come back. All right.
Igaguri's not gonna be back this arc. He'll be back next arc probably.
We already know Nagi's gonna be a villain, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. W villain.
That ain't gonna
Yeah.
go anywhere.
Oh, I saw the Blue Eye Samurai season 2 trailer was fire. I want to do a reaction to it because I still think it's cool. I guess this is the last thing. Miles, did you know about the third game that the Octopath Traveler people made?
Mm-mm.
It's basically a Fire Emblem. It's on Xbox. I'm playing it right now. It's called Triangle Strategy. It's like their version of Fire Emblem, and it's where like they say, you know how they say, oh, your choices really matter. They really do, because I'm getting my ass whooped because I just can't figure this shit out. Like, because I'm doing what I'd actually do, and I'm like, this is why I know I wouldn't survive in Game of Thrones, because I'm too much like Ned, man. I'm too much like Ned, except I'd probably kill Cersei way quicker than most people. Like, this bitch crazy.
I would have killed Cersei instantly.
Like, get this bitch out of here. Like,
the moment she pressed me,
death.
And then-
Jamie, square up. Jamie, square up. I already got it done. But yeah, if you have a chance, check it out. It's pretty cheap. Good. It's a full game, no DLC, no nothing. I really like it. It's been out on apparently Nintendo since 2022, but it's a really good game.
The third one?
Check it out. It's not the third. It's just the third game that they've made. That studio has made.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
It's in the Octopath Traveler style, but imagine if they made a Fire Emblem game instead.
I got you.
Plus,
that's why it was on Nintendo.
Plus, for Spawned In, since we haven't done one in a really long time. The new Fire Emblem trailer dropped for the new game.
But is it only going to be on Switch too?
Right now, so far, yes, but apparently they're saying it's going to be on the Switch as well.
Okay.
And it looks like a prequel to Three Houses. So let's just do a video about Three Houses.
Oh, easy. That's easy.
Let's knock that shit out.
Dan, if you're still here, I didn't forget about you. I was busy. I recorded half of it. And I'm going to shoot some bail, Dan. I'm going to shoot some bail. For the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, I think those guys are exonerated. I'm not watching an entire anime from the 60s. And I'm probably going to say it's bad, even if I did. I'm just being honest. So them not really being tapped in and them having those harsh opinions on those decades and those eras, I'm actually 100% cool with. Now I'm getting into the 90s I'm getting into the 90s and the 2000s, and I feel like that's where I'm going to have a lot of problems. But outside of all of that era, the only one I had a problem with them kind of sliding was Astro Boy. I did not fuck with them saying Astro Boy was bad because it's actually really fucking incredible.
Didn't they only watch the first episode?
Yeah, which it's like you really can't gauge it, and I think that's part of the issue that people have. But that's why I shot the bail to them to say, like, bro, random anime from the 60s with no color. I'm not. If I watch the first episode, I'm gonna probably say it's ass too. If I watch the whole thing, I'm gonna say it's ass. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying, giving them the bail. But Dan, I got you with that vid though. I didn't forget about it.
All right. Oh, I forgot about the Sekiro anime that's coming out. I'm locked in on that. Shout out Hades on Game Pass for free.
Oh, they made an apology video. Well, they
had to. Because by that point, they're gonna watch Shield Hero and say this might be the greatest anime they've ever seen. Based on the first episode.
Shit, if I say something, I'm not making an apology video.
We already know you not. Don't give a fuck.
That's it for me. Unless you guys want to talk about anything else, I'm chilling. We've done it. Other than unless you guys want to see that missile, the U.S. government shot a missile at UFO.
Before we go home, show us that because that shit got to be fake.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm about to say Illuminati confirmed.
It could just be like a military aircraft, though.
All right. Y'all can see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Tonight, new never-before-seen video off the coast of Yemen showing a U.S. MQ-9 Reaper drone tracking a glowing orb as it flies over the water. Now watch closely as a different U.S. drone drops a Hellfire missile on that fast-moving orb. The missile appearing to bounce off the object, doing very little damage. The orb then zipping away unfazed. The video from October 2024 shown during a congressional hearing today on unexplained anomalous phenomena. That's the official name for UFOs.
Do you solemnly swear?
Several service members giving their own eyewitness accounts and
They all
reacting
lying.
to that new video.
Does this video scare you guys? Yes or no?
Yes.
Wiggins?
Yes.
Yes.
And there are big questions right now. Why was that missile fired? Did that object pose any risk? Or is there any other explanation out there? Gio Benitez, ABC News, New York.
All the niggas
Now,
lying, by the way.
now, this is what I'll say. If aliens are ever gonna put this is what I'm gonna say. If aliens are pulling up on us, we are at a tremendous disadvantage. That's what I'm gonna say. Because unless they're just dumb, I don't think they're that dumb to just get caught up like that. If they're pulling up on us, they're at so much of a technical advantage on us that it doesn't make any sense. $2 super chat by Angie Carr. NFL predictions for this Sunday. Cowboys get slaughtered. I think the Eagles win, but in a close one against the Bucks. That's it. That's only two games I really care about.
I don't remember all the games.
Yeah, I don't know the slate. Give us a second. Let's talk about this, Angie, then we'll talk about that. But go ahead, fellas, because that's what I think. If they're pulling up on us, we're at such a technological disadvantage that why would they be caught up like that unless they're dumb?
Yeah, I agree with Angie. Hit the smoke screen. This is a nothing thing.
Yeah.
How about that dude? You hear about the dude in Panama was growing like the Venom symbiote?
Yeah, I did hear about that.
I saw that, and then some scientists came out and debunked it. I said, bro, if that, why even go through that? Like, Smoke, I was just talking about it. That shit was insane. Why would the fuck, even if that was true, why the fuck would you just let that go into the freaking jungle? Why would you let that go? Call somebody. Call the government. Get that shit taken
So
care
was it
of.
really like a sentient being that?
They said it was moving randomly. That's what it was
Well,
moving.
it could be reacting to like different stimuli. I don't know. I would have to really.
Because it was black. It was like a black goo. So they were saying, "Oh, this is like Venom, like the Venom symbiote."
It could be like a bunch of like very small bacteria mixed together, or it could just be a substance that reacts depending on like temperature or other kind of environmental factors. So, I'd be curious to see it.
So, Gabe, the reason why I feel that way, space travel. I mean, obviously, I don't know all the particulars. Space travel requires some very smart motherfuckers to do it. So
it requires going past the speed of light, which is impossible.
Yeah. If somebody's pulling up on us on Earth, they're way more technologically advanced than we are. That means they found a way to break through the speed of light. They're moving around shit. Like,
But random, I'll say this though.
I was thinking of a fungus, Gabe. I just didn't know what it looked like. But
What if they have all of this brain power and I just run up on them with a brick? And I just head. And it's like he's just so advanced he couldn't conceptualize me beating his head upside with a brick.
just because I said that,
Like when you so smart it works against you, like you underestimate beings you see as lower than you.
whoa. Just because I said they're more technologically advanced than we are. I didn't say that they were bulletproof.
Why do we assume that they're bulletproof?
I never
Just
said
because they're
that.
smarter than us.
I never said that they're bulletproof. I just said that tells me that they're more advanced than us.
no, that tells they, which is fair, you know. Also, they could just be like, you know, travelers.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? They got spaceships.
They ain't there to fight. You
They
know
got
what I'm saying?
spaceships, man. We got spaceships, man.
Right.
Yeah, fair. Our spaceships can't travel the
I'm
speed
about
of
to say
light.
we driving jalopies.
Also,
They,
it has
they
to
pulled up in
travel.
Lamborghinis, bro. It ain't the same.
It has to travel faster than the speed of light, which, until proven otherwise, is impossible. Because if you have mass, you cannot travel the speed of light. So
I
We'll
think it's
see.
also media too. It's just how we look at media too, because
Well, we imagine concepts that are beyond what we currently understand and we just fantasize about these, different things because it's beyond current.
Aliens got pack a punch AR.
that'd be insane.
You hear this?
I'm like, hey, y'all got it. I don't need the
They
smoke.
took it.
I don't need the smoke.
The only games I care about, Angie, is that the Chiefs are going to beat the Ravens.
Oh, that's another one.
No, they not. No, they not. No, they not, bro.
They are.
Riddell,
And the Giants.
you know something?
What's up?
We're not really. Well, sometimes you be weird about it, but sometimes NFL takes we're on the same side of history sometimes, oftentimes. But so just have some class, have some respect. Lamar Villis is gonna.
That was a bad loss. That was a bad loss yesterday, Ty.
Derrick Henry is killing me, bro. That nigga's actually like he's. Oh my gosh, bro.
Niggas at my job were victory lapping over y'all Ravens boys. They was actually dancing, party, everything.
All right.
They're Eagles fans, by the way.
See how I said Riddell, we had common enemies, the Eagles, right?
I'm with you.
I root for teaching black quarterbacks, so I'm not mad at Jalen Hurts. I'm not mad at it, but I'm just like, I need Lamar to get one chip. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Maybe I'll get greedy and be like, something. I want to get like 2 or 3, but let's focus on one right now. Focus on one, and then we could team up again after the season. For the Lakers. We're gonna get LeBron number 5.
Okay. I'm with you. Why is this as Tyler's joined?
Tyler's joined.
It's the aliens. They heard us talking about them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
well, can you give me like immortality? You know what I'm saying?
Smoke. Don't do that to yourself, but you don't need that kind of stress. Just watch the games, bro. The Saints.
You know what I have thought of? Like, if I'm about to bite the dust, I'm brittle. It'd be pretty dope. Just send my body into space and just have it float. That'd be pretty dope. And then I just go into a black hole, and then it just reforms all my matter and the atoms in my body, and I just come back to life.
It kills
you. Don't know that. You don't know
but he's dead already. I thought he's dead.
I'm about to die. Yeah, I'm dead. Yes, correct. So I'm dead, and then the black hole scrambles all my atoms, rearranges it, come out on the other side of the white hole that is being theorized, and then I just.
Man, you have no idea what the fuck's on the other side of that shit.
Aliens, I'm simple, man. $1 million would suffice. That's all. Hey,
I would definitely betray the human race for.
Would you really?
Betray it.
Well, what's the point if you betray the human race? Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna be a pet?
Well, listen, man. Here's what they offer me, man.
What if they want some smoke, bro? They got everybody got pack a punch ARs. I might snitch too.
But what are you gonna do after you snitch? You're gonna be a pet random.
Also, what if they make
the aliens?
What if they make me their king?
Why would they make you?
What do you think you are, Omni-Man?
You snitch and they make you the king.
Hold on a second. So y'all can play with us, but I can't. All right.
Hold on. Angie just asked a question. If you get abducted by aliens, but before they probe you, you get the upper hand. Are you clapping cheeks or trying to escape?
Okay.
What type of cheeks?
Why are you assuming they got cheeks?
I mean,
just a super bad alien, John, just on the ship at the probing station.
I don't care if she's super bad. I'm still getting out of there.
I get off the table. Damn.
Gotta get out of there, man.
That's actually insane. But Like I'm just thinking like you're thinking about leaving out off the you off the operating table. You see that she's thick as fuck. Like I'm trying to understand the thought process.
You're like,
I mean,
man, PSS
she
can
look-
wait.
Well,
PSS
she looks
can't wait.
like
I
one of
gotta
those
figure something
aliens
out.
from Avatar.
Alien.
Ooh.
That's a little too animal for me.
It's too feral, huh?
A little too animal.
What if they weren't blue, Ty? What if they just had regular?
That
skin
isn't that. It's not the color that's the problem.
The eyes and shit.
Hey,
look
hey,
weird.
hey! The
Antennas.
aliens, the giant aliens from Futurama, the ones that want snoo.
Oh, you told like the what's
that's
Gabon's
insane.
what's Gabon's wife?
Nah, Andrew, you wild it out.
What's Gabon's wife, Miles? What's her name?
I don't remember Futurama that much. Oh, you said Gabon's wife?
Yeah.
Oh, Ripley. You're talking about Ripley.
Yeah, I like Oda's a sick fuck for that. But low key, I
was gonna say
There's a
something
way he
real
did it.
pause. I was gonna say something crazy, Paul.
Hey, yo, I feel like yo, Mom, I thought I knew about to say about that because Gabon has.
I'm just saying, like, the clap of giant, bro. You gotta have something going on.
No, I'm saying, no, I know. That's what I'm saying. I knew about Gabon's his.
It just needs to be in there. You know what I'm saying?
Did he just walk inside? Like,
I don't know.
I mean, it just needs to be inside.
Yeah,
Oda's sick. Especially remember the recent chapters of One Piece. I think they mentioned like Big Mom was like she had all these kids. Like yo, Big Mom was really going around to different islands and throwing.
Big Mom is a freak.
Like
to be
that
honest,
is actually crazy.
But
Big
to
Mom
be
was just
fair,
throwing ass.
To be fair, you
dude,
saw that version of Big Mom. You ain't clapping.
I mean, listen, you know.
See, yes, he is.
Wait, I feel like Big Mom was taking advantage of these men to an extent. They can't beat her.
No,
you're not human.
No, here's the thing, right? That's the I guess the uncomfortable part about it is that there's no way that these were all consensual. Like it's just
that's what I'm saying.
Because Big Mom was. I mean, we don't know. Maybe niggas were I don't know. Anyways,
maybe you should put an ad out on the newspaper.
That is insane.
Come get some ass. Whole Cake Island.
Come to Heart Island.
We selling ass at Whole Cake. Come get this cake.
I ain't gonna lie.
They gotta get the fun somewhere.
I ain't gonna lie. Big Mom is sick, bro.
She's sick as fuck.
She locked in, man.
Now, picture of you, the 75th husband to Smash, and she looks like that now, all big and crazy.
See, now, at this point, it's not worth it.
Angie, to answer your question, no, I'm not smashing alien cheeks, bro. What the fuck?
Oh, last thing, Miles, before I forget. The night of the Seven Kingdoms. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What are you doing?
I'm letting you know I'm engaged and I'm listening.
The Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Apparently, George R. Martin has watched all 6 episodes and he likes it. He loves it. Apparently. Yeah. He said this is my favorite adaptation so far. I said, all right, bro.
Who cares?
All right, bro.
I feel like he's capping, but
I'm gonna hurry up, write them books, bro. I got to figure out my boy status win or not. He's cooking.
Man.
And you tripping, bro.
But
you are tripping.
When do you want to do the 3 houses thing? Or should I text you?
No. What are you doing this weekend? What about? What are you doing next weekend?
Other than the game on Saturday, I'm chilling.
Oh, I thought you were frozen. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
No, I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Okay.
I got a game in the middle of the afternoon.
Next week.
Yeah.
So we can do it after your game.
Bet 3 houses because I got some Edelgard propaganda I got to push. Put some respect on her name.
Yeah.
Oh, chill out. She one of the best written Fire Emblem characters ever.
Yeah.
What we glazing Dimitri now?
Is she your favorite Fire Emblem character?
No.
Who is your favorite Fire Emblem character?
It's Ike. I fuck with Ike.
You're so fucking lame, dog.
What's wrong with Ike?
I fight for my friends.
I
To
ain't
be
gonna lie,
to
man.
be fair, it's more about his
That
aura
line.
than what he actually.
Mine is Roy. I fuck with Roy.
I'm a Roy
fuck
nigga. I'm a Roy
Roy.
nigga too, bro. I love Roy. That's my
What's
dog.
wrong with Roy? But I'm just like
No, I'm saying I fuck with Roy.
Yeah,
I
Roy.
like Roy.
For me,
Ike
Ike is
got
more
good
about his
abilities
aura
on,
than what he actually is about.
You talking about Smash right now?
I ain't gonna lie, man. When I
Smash,
play,
yeah.
when I first played Super Smash Bros. Melee, Roy was my nigga, man.
That was Ike.
Martha was my because I hated
Telling that
that Roy
story.
would hurt himself with his B attack with his smash attack. So I switched to Martha, and I've never gone back since. Even though I still fuck with Roy.
Martha's dope in Smash, but in Fire Emblem, I don't like him.
I feel like he gets too much love, but I'm surprised that they say, "Oh, we're gonna do a Three Houses prequel," instead of just giving us the genealogy of the Holy War remake. Niggas been asking for that for 20 years. Just give me that game. We Gucci.
I didn't know you were a Nintendo guy like that. I didn't know you played a lot of Fire Emblem.
Oh, Fire Emblem is one of my favorite series of all time. I played almost all of them, emulated and everything. I'm still hot. I do Genealogy Holy War. Halfway through the fucking game, everybody fucking dies. What do you mean, bruh? I've been fighting my whole fucking time to get these people right. I'm out here just praying that the kids are good. I haven't felt that's the first time I've truly felt lost in a video game was that.
I do respect Nintendo because in a lot of those Fire Emblem games, they do let the story get a little dark. They don't always like hold your hand and make it all sweet and nice.
That's why Engage was kind of trash. I didn't like Engage.
You really played all of them? I played like 2 or 3.
All of them.
You're like
emulator, bro. I played that first one. And I said, this takes a more patient man than me because I don't know how the fuck motherfuckers play this things multiple times.
So I did play Three Houses. I played Radiant Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I played like a Jap emulator for Roy's game.
So I played Roy's. I played the prequel, which is on the advance for his dad, Ephraim. I played that one. The only reason I have a DS was to play all the Fire Emblem games. Never played nothing else.
That's crazy.
It's like Fire Emblem, Dynasty Warriors, Mass Effect. Those are my top 3. Oh, my bad. Dragon Age number 4. That's my podium. Or my Mount Rushmore. Woo. But goddamn, that's it. Go get Game Pass. Hades on that motherfucker. You can play that shit for free. I finally get to play it. Never played Hades before. Hades is gas. Don't play Black Ops 7. It's trash. Don't do that to yourself.
Don't listen to this fucking idiot.
Don't do it.
7.
Don't do it.
7.
Don't listen to him. Play Battlefield 6. It's literally a better game.
If you really got bread, get both. If you bread it.
If you got Xbox, at least, to be fair, if you got Xbox, Black Ops 7 free.
They're probably both going to be free. Because with Game Pass, you get the EA Pass.
Oh, then I'm chilling. Never mind. If you got Game Pass, get both. Miles, I'm with you. Get both. Get both if you got Game Pass.
And play Skate. Skate's free. You can have fun. Riddell, get Skate. You can play for 15 minutes. Get right off. If you ever want to just game for 5 minutes, get that on. Do a trick down some steps. Be like, ooh, I felt good playing the game today. And go about your day. Very simple, easy to get into, and hop right off.
Mm-hmm. Get that triangle. I don't know why they call it triangle strategy. Like, come up with a better. Get it, Miles, though. Because it's I think it was $40. It was on sale when I saw it. I don't know if it's still on sale anymore. It's a good game. Very good game.
Talking about games, I'm about to buy VC. That shit crazy.
Wow. That's why 2K never get better, because the niggas like you.
Oh no, it's great this year.
Oh, it's great this year.
They're gonna get worse because of niggas like me supporting. Oh, last super chat before we head out.
If one of you got bit in the banana by a snake, y'all save your friend or let them die. Also, what are your top 2 anime baddies? You got this from Shits and Gigs. The first question.
To my homie. Salute.
Hey man, it's been an honor.
My brother.
You saw what James said, Miles?
No, what he said.
He said I'll suck it twice to make sure.
Yeah, he just he
him and his boy, they're like best friends, man. Like he said, I'll suck it twice to make sure. I threw my phone away. I couldn't believe it.
Wait.
Nah,
Can't you just use your hands though?
Well,
Rodell is crazy. That's way too
if
intimate.
one of you got bit
No, you double
in the banana by a snake, y'all save your friend or let we gotta suck out the poison?
Yeah,
You can use your hands.
from the schlong. You gotta suck the poison out the schlong.
Wait, Jose,
You got-
are you contemplating, or you say you use your hand? Like,
I'm just
Yo.
like trying to figure out the different parameters of the question. That's all.
I don't give. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not thinking that far. Fuck no. I'm sorry.
That's what I said. Sorry, homie, you out of there.
That's
I'll
crazy.
call 911. I'll call 911. I don't know, man. We'll figure it out.
In the
What are
middle
your
of our top
top
two
two?
baddies. Yeah.
Hey man, what
Wow.
if I just find someone? Hey, come here. Help him out. See, I'm not letting them die.
A random dude willing to just get on his knees? I don't know, bro.
Where are you
Yeah.
at? Where are you at where that's even a possibility? That's my
The
question.
same place that it's possible to get bit in your banana.
Well,
Same
hold on a
place.
second. Wait. Why I gotta be a guy? Okay.
I never
Never
said a
mind.
guy. He said a guy. I'm just getting someone.
Why can't you ensure that it's not a man?
What if I get a frog?
Boy, you know
Nigga,
what?
what is he talking about, man?
Yo, this nigga's a sick.
Smoke, you right. He said Riddell needs to go to bed.
Man, they never told me how I'm gonna save the friend, but I'm a creative guy. I'm saving the friend.
Creativity is insane in this situation, but you got it, fam.
How to
Yeah,
animate
no,
that?
It's someone's.
Oh,
Hold on. It's someone's life. How is it insane in this situation?
and you playing?
See, this is the problem.
It's someone's life. You're playing with frogs and shit. All right, man.
Well, I have to consider all my parameters.
I would say
Consider
top
all my
everybody's is Casca from Berserk. I guess I don't know. You're reaching Casca, I guess.
Riddell,
I kind of already said them as Death and Yoruichi.
Miles,
Probably Robin and Rengiku.
okay. My Sakurajima and Princess Hibana, goated, no question about it. That's it, fellas. Though this has been episode 96, Riddell, of the Black Sensei Society podcast. Miles, Ty, make sure you get Riddell your top 100 anime series list because he needs to construct the list. We need to get it to him as quickly as possible. I will send it to you tomorrow, Riddell. I will send it to you tomorrow.
W.
I'm gonna be working on it.
Yeah, and make sure that make sure you follow us on all of our social media. I know we're popping on there. We're starting to get a lot more motion, especially on TikTok. We really want to focus on that more, especially as we hit 100 episode mark. Once we hit 100 episodes, we really want to change up the look of. We have some ideas for what we want to look like after we hit episode 100. I want to thank you guys so much for rocking with us. Episode 96, fellas, it's been a dream. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, go to our Patreon because now that 2B Hero X is done, Miles and Riddell are going to be going full steam ahead on Game of Thrones. Ty's been dropping his TikTok compilations on there. What's the one that he talked about? Thor's the one I saw. I believe it dropped yesterday about him not being a true warrior, and I thought it was very interesting. Ty been
That was
cooking.
a good vid. I watched that.
Yeah, that was
vid
very
too. It's a
good.
vid.
And then Miles, once you guys get to season 7, I'm joining in because I just want to watch Riddell as that season goes on for Game of Thrones. I just want to watch.
Okay.
But yeah, anyway, guys, we got plenty of things coming up. Thank you guys so much for rocking with us. And we will see you in Open Dojo on Thursday, Miles.
If I have to do it solo, I'll do it. But so yeah.
All right. If we do that, then you know what? I'll probably pop in. I'll be late, but I can pop in if you need some company, Miles.
Yeah.
All right, then. We will see you guys on. We'll let you know. We'll probably see you guys on Thursday. If not, we'll see you guys on Tuesday. Thank you guys so much.
Might do a face reveal in the 100th.
Oh wow.
Oh, Angie, don't play with me.
We'll super chat you.
Yeah, shit, we'll do that. We'll do that.
It's meant to be funny, guys. Laugh.